over to merchya.com/United Kaiju Podcast and check out our new merch. Don't wait, get your UKP designs now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of the United Kaiju Podcast. Today is going to be a fun episode. As you can see from our social media page, we have the illustrious, the amazing, and lovely Trey of the Bat Channel back here with us once again. Trey, it is an honor to have you back, sir. How have you been doing, my man?
Scared out of my mind. I don't know where I'm at right now, and I'm just glad to be amongst friends. No, it's been crazy. I think the last time I talked with you guys, we were joking about how my wife is like getting to that place of like, hey, dude, it's time for kids, and now it's happening.
Congrats.
Literally, the
round of
doc
applause.
has told us any day. She can call me right now.
Wow, he might have to leave because the water broke. Knock on wood. Though.
Do we got names? Names?
We do. She pretty much knew the name as soon as we found out the gender.
Okay.
She was like, "It's gonna be Diana Lily," and I was like, "That's perfect."
Okay.
Because I mean, being Batman fan, Wonder Woman,
yeah.
Diana.
Okay.
And Lily was the name. Well, it's her favorite flower, but Lily was also the name of my great aunt, which was the reason why we moved to Colorado.
Ooh.
So if we never moved to Colorado, I would have never met my Wonder Wife. So it worked out great.
There you go.
So you met your wife in Colorado. I met mine after the war.
What, Vietnam?
She's not Vietnamese.
Me wouldn't kill me if she heard that one. No, she's good.
Go to G Fest. Sean's gonna get that ass.
That's all right. I'll take a beating from me any day.
Anally.
Hey, no lube, counterclockwise. But as of course, before we completely start this episode, our guest must bless the episode. So Trey, you know what to do, brother. Lay it on us.
I can now say this with confidence as a soon-to-be father.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay.
Daddy's home. Cake every night.
The movie iPhone, yes.
I love it.
Loving it.
Wow.
All right.
Beautiful.
So, I mean, you know, I've been thinking of this, and I'm like, damn, what the fuck are we going to talk about today? And it's going to be random. But I actually have a question, right? Since you are a big Batman fan.
Oh, yes! I'm Batman.
No, you're not. All right. Let's say now there are kaijus in the Batman world, right? So, now for those who are like, oh my god, scaling, blah, 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 we're gonna level them up at the same height, no matter who he chooses. So, I want you to say, who would you love to see face Godzilla?
Penguin.
From the Batman franchise. Can be anybody. I don't give a shit if it's the Mud Dude or Penguin. Oh, fuck.
Clayface, say his name.
I don't fucking watch Batman.
Put some fucking name on that man.
Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton. That's all I know.
This is good though. I like this. Who would you pick?
Yep. Take it away.
I don't know. You know, some of the. I mean, we're already doing the MonsterVerse crossover with the DC universe.
Love
anyways,
it. Love
those
it.
have been great.
True.
Oh, absolutely.
Which Warner Brothers, if you're listening, I don't know what we're doing. Just get the animated movie going now. Like, let's time's ticking.
Question on that though: if they did do the animated movie, it would be a lot of rights, wouldn't it? Because they would have to go across the sea to talk to the G-Man himself, because he can't lose. He's not allowed to lose. So.
True. It would probably be a difficult project, but I feel like with that big new investment that Toho is doing, I mean, if they're really going to commit to it, like they're saying they're going to, what a perfect opportunity to bring the fans, especially a newer generation, to Godzilla.
Right.
But gosh, to answer your question of who would I want Godzilla to face in, are we talking strictly the DC universe?
Or no,
Just
Batman,
Batman
universe.
universe.
Batman
Yeah,
universe.
just
strictly
universe.
Batman universe.
I mean,
Alfred.
done. That's it. Yep.
Alfred wins, knockout.
Alfred-
Fucking hell.
He would just
Alfred
bring out a
Solo-
dish of, radioactive poison and be like, die. Clayface, now that you mention it, that would be a pretty dope version because you could get a Clayface Godzilla going up against him too. I could see that being a very interesting battle. Yeah, I mean, the rest of Batman's villains, you know what? Let's go crazy with it. Like, if you just threw the Joker and he gave it some laughing gas, and like you got Godzilla with the Joker face paint,
that'd be sick.
that could be some scary shit.
That would be scary. Okay. I like that one. So
Yeah.
I gotta go. I'd have to pick the OG. Yeah, I would kill the dinosaurs. The Ice Age. Like, come on, man.
Everyone, chill.
Arnold Schwarzenegger would be great. Just as Victor Freeze. I'll take that.
But yeah, I would agree with you. Definitely, Clayface would be the because he can grow.
Yeah.
And,
Shape
because he did what in one of the video games he was Joker.
Yeah.
There was
Spoiler alert
from was that Arkham City? I think. Great game.
Never played it. I just like to watch it.
Damn it! I gotta put a spoiler. I gotta put a spoiler thing on there now for the video.
That game's so old.
It's only been 15 years.
15, 16 years.
Man, that's good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, John, that was a good.
I was thinking about it since fucking yesterday. I'm like, well, I was like, I gotta ask him a good question, and then like came up with that. But I was like, who would I choose? I wouldn't even know. Like, I don't watch half that shit.
We already know which Batman we'd pick to take on Godzilla. Wait, that's a good one. All right, John, we already know who you pick. You're going to keep gay.
Okay, Mr. Ben Affleck, fucking nipples.
Yeah, it's called. Yeah,
Right.
He doesn't have nipples. He
beat
beat Superman. All right, so Ramon, what Batman would you pick to take on Godzilla?
God, man. I'm gonna say Christian Bale. Hey, he had a solid trilogy. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, absolutely.
I would love to see.
Swear to me. I can't do it. See, I can't do
30 packs of
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Where's Gojira?
Her last words were "spit in my mouth."
Oh, the college humor.
College humor. I love you.
So great.
I love you.
Hope starts
You know
with
what?
an H.
That's my Batman. That's the best. Yeah,
College humor.
Isn't that,
Yeah,
that's
college-
what? Is that Peter Knowles? I think his name is.
I don't know.
Pete Holmes.
Pete Holmes, there it is. Yeah,
Dude.
I listen to his comedy every now and then. It's not bad.
He's good.
It's not bad at all. He's got some funny liners on them.
It is hilarious.
Is it helicopter?
Is it steel cut oats?
A is for Alfred. B is for bats. Justin, what question do you have for a Trey?
So, well, I gotta ask him because he's wearing the hat, and I know what's underneath the hat.
Hair?
No, fuck you. That right?
No, wrong.
Sorry, John.
Favorite.
I tried for you, Trey. I tried.
Your
Appreciate it, bro.
favorite Godzilla.
Oh.
That's why I thought you were wearing the hat in respect to him. So I was like, oh shit, I got to know.
Just for all the merch, buddy.
Right.
And then and then I gotta know his favorite movie. Don't say -1 because I'm tired of hearing that.
When you say favorite Godzilla, we talking strictly design or character?
Oh, damn, that's good.
Yeah, Justin.
I want to say, like, when you think of God, this is the one that's always in your mind. This is the Godzilla you like hits home. Like, this is the reason why you got into it. This is everything.
Oh, I mean, if we're going, you have to go with the original Gojira.
Oh, are you going 54?
Yeah.
My respect.
Okay.
I thought you were going to go 85 because you were in the hat.
I mean, it's both are great in their own mind. And it's just, and the funny part is the first Godzilla movie, and I think I may have said this on the first podcast. So if any, returners listening in, I apologize if I repeat myself. But I believe the first Godzilla movie I technically saw was the 1956 version, The King of the Monsters with Raymond Burr.
Nice. Yep. Very nice.
So I had no idea there was a Japanese version until like a few years later when I saw it as a kid. I mean, I must have been like 4 or 5. And watching that movie, it's a weird thing, like to think that maybe at 5 years old, I kind of already had an idea of like the deeper meaning behind Godzilla, being this force of nature, this walking atomic bomb, and the destruction and horror he has kind of instilled in the Japanese people to make them relive, the blasting that the U.S. did. It just like was one of those scenes that just impacted me as a kid, where like he wasn't just a giant dinosaur destroying Tokyo. He was this punishment for mankind for creating something so awful. And it just, from that moment on, like 54, like I still to this day, if you just remade that movie scene by scene, story by story, and just up to the CGI and the technical aspect of it, it'd still be a perfect movie. It's just so good.
That's why Raids Again is better. I'm just going to say that.
Hey, I love Anguirus. Anguirus is still one of my favorites.
We're best friends.
I mean, it is the 70th year anniversary, so congratulations to Anguirus.
That
my boy. Although we're not going to talk about where they ruined him. We're not talking about that film.
What?
What?
Which film?
What?
Final Wars. That's not my Anguirus.
You know what? I'll fight you on that one. I think he looks great. What the fuck was wrong with him in that one?
It's not my Anguirus.
What do you mean it's not your Anguirus? It's almost the same exact thing.
I'm gonna tongue punch your fart box.
Go for it. Smells. What's the difference?
You see, so he looks.
Bro, it's the.
I'm saying it.
Has anyone got popcorn?
It's a color scheme. It's almost the same. There's a little bit of difference to it. Literally the same fucking design.
You know what? No, hold on. Ramon, can you please pull up?
Yeah, go ahead.
The goat Anguirus and this abomination that we will call John now.
Okay, let's show Hedorah from Final Wars. You want to talk about abomination?
Oh yeah,
that's an abomination. Okay,
or we'll just talk about the Godzilla. Oh yeah, I trash. Yeah. So all right. So my boy over there is getting the pictures up. So favorite Godzilla film. So you say 50. I fucking goddamn it.
Final Wars is just that's my Anguirus right there. I'm just kidding.
That's fucking great because he's the man.
Look, all right, look at that boy. So look
great.
it's the best. Now, go ahead, pull up Final Wars and watch this.
He brings up
abomination.
The 55 version.
Ooh, that's. Look at that thing.
What do you mean? Look at if you compare it to what? 72 compared to 72 to this, solid.
That's
solid. Come on, man.
I mean, they do give him a bigger brow.
You're saying you're picking Final Wars over the Showa Anguirus.
Over 50.
Are you fucking
over
kidding?
56? Yes. 55. Sorry, 55.
Wow.
55. Hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck no.
Hands down. Hands down.
Fuck no.
You know what? Hang on. Before you two continue to go at it, Trey, what are your thoughts? I want to hear what Trey has to say.
I mean, to be honest, just the fact that we got Anguirus back in Final Wars I was happy about it because Anguirus doesn't get enough love.
Yeah,
I feel like nowadays he does. I would. So in terms of a MonsterVerse film, I've always said this. My favorite MonsterVerse film is King of the Monsters.
Yes.
And they showed the little skeleton of Anguirus in it.
Yep.
Oh, my feelings.
It broke my heart, but at the same time, I was like, Anguirus exists.
Yeah.
There's one out there.
Yeah.
His name's Doug now.
No.
Doug.
I'm telling you.
No.
Yep. Doug's gonna become Anguirus.
This is the best.
Look,
one.
that is Anguirus.
Okay, and
That's
now
the best
just
one.
add golden spikes.
Perfection.
Add golden color to the spikes.
No.
Fatten that face up just a wee bit.
Nope.
Boom, done.
No.
I mean,
There you
give
go.
him
Just
a
scroll down.
break.
Just
Scroll down like a little
bit.
bit. Let's scroll down a little bit.
It
Yeah.
was
Don't
49 years. He got
scroll
chunky.
down, not
Scroll down. Wait, what?
God. Who put this guy in charge?
I don't even know what y'all are talking
That's
about.
the problem.
Give Ramon a break. He's having
He's trying, goddammit, Mr. 50K. Dun, 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 dun.
Here's a better one of the OG.
So
Thank you, by the way. Thank you.
I'm just gonna do that
I was
for the
gonna
entire episode.
I'm gonna go grab a towel and just do this the entire episode.
the Final Wars one, I just didn't like it.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, but again, it's like I didn't get the awe of Anguirus. When we like again, let's say I'm going to say the goat of Anguirus is the 67, the 72. That
Right.
What the fuck am I talking
74.
about? Godzilla versus Gigan. When Anguirus like buzzsaw, bet.
No.
His fields of fuck was barren in that film. He was just like, oh, I'm going for it.
Because he's my number one kaiju besides Godzilla. Again, I always talk about it. He grabbed Ghidorah by the neck. Ghidorah's like, bet. Took you up, drops him, lands on Anger's like, bitch, I didn't hear no bell. Dude, he's up there with Godzilla in durability besides getting his face ripped apart. But that's Mechagodzilla. Come on, it's Mechagodzilla.
That was a brutal
that was
scene.
brutal.
That was brutal. Even I was like,
Which that breaks
bad.
my heart
Yeah,
because
know,
that's
it
like
broke
one
my
of my
heart, too.
top 5 favorite films is Terror of
Yeah.
Mechagodzilla. Like I always loved. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was really into dinosaurs growing up. But seeing
Right.
Titanosaurus,
easily.
I was like, that was like one of my favorite kaiju's as well.
Hands down. Who should have been in
Most-
Final Wars? It probably would have made Final Wars a better film.
Oh, yes. Oh, God. There's some guy on Instagram that's like doing updated designs for like all these kaijus. It's like Jared Medina.
Yeah, Jared. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He fucking
The
nailed it.
Titanosaurus one?
Great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy,
Even
by
the
the
new
way.
Zilla one he did, I'm like, bro.
Oh, dude, that thing was so beautiful.
Monsterverse needs to hire him like immediately.
I agree, hands down. Whenever I share his
What's
stuff,
up? What's up, Justin?
Timeout.
What's up?
I just know something in Trey's room that
Uh-oh.
I got burned on from them making
Is
it.
it the Lego?
Your left shoulder next to 54, you have a Godzilla lamp.
Oh yeah, bro.
At the end, I want to know where you got that because I ordered one and they're like, bam. And I'm like, oh, fuck you. All right. I contacted Etsy and I got my money back. So we'll talk about that. All right.
Of course.
So Final Wars, best Godzilla movie. Cheers.
Cheers. All right. Go ahead.
God, though, in terms of bet, I don't know. I would. There's so many good ones. Like there's ones I could watch over and over and over again. Ones that are just coming out. I mean, obviously the original.
Yep.
Godzilla -1 was such a masterpiece that you have to throw it in the conversation.
You can't talk to Justin about it because he's burnt out on it.
I'm so burnt out on -1.
I can understand that. I think it was just one thing that everyone was talking about, even fans who weren't Godzilla fans.
Yeah, and I love it.
Yeah.
We got it. It's the best movie. Won an Oscar. All right, cool. Got it. I got 2 lovely figures on my way. I am shutting the fuck down on -1. I can't.
Fair enough.
I stick to I'm a big legendary guy. So I go to that because nothing wrong with -1. You know, I'm just like I get more entertainment. It's just me though.
Okay. Yeah. I love Godzilla King of the Monsters from the Monsterverse. That's my like film that like if I'm not doing anything important, like that's like on in the background. I just love
Respect.
the music
Nice.
so
Yeah.
much. Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, that one might be kind of silly to some people, but I just find it like the idea of that Mechagodzilla Kiryu is this metal organism that has the bones of the original Godzilla is such a cool concept to me that I almost wish they kind of played
deeper
around with
into
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also love Godzilla versus Destroyer. You know, it's just I could go down forever of just I love this, I love this, I love that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's tough.
So I guess then if we're sticking with the topic of Mechagodzilla, and this I'm real nervous because I don't really know you. Which one's your favorite Mechagodzilla? Yeah.
Well,
I would
bro,
always
please.
probably think 75 for you, Trey.
Yeah,
I
just
would-
don't
I would
pick that
say
one.
that's Terra.
Just don't pick that one. I'm thinking
don't
about.
pick that. Oh wait, are you
There's-
thinking
there's
of Kiryu?
one- Yeah, I fucking hate.
It's
Kiryu.
better
You
than
hate
fucking
Kiryu?
Monsterverse.
Oh.
Okay, I have an idea about
I'm
the
gonna fight.
Monsterverse one that we'll talk about in a moment.
It's just wicked that beer.
I don't give a shit. Listen,
Are you
fucking Mike Monsterverse Mecha Godzilla. I will forever say it. I will stand my ground. That design, it was one of his Transformers that he didn't use for the movie.
Oh, these
Okay.
two are gonna rip each other apart. But go ahead, Trey.
I would agree that like the design was not my favorite. I think there were some better ones out there. The thing I thought they were gonna do that I got really excited about for Godzilla versus Kong, because when we saw the skull of King Ghidorah,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I was like, "Oh my
Mecha
god, what if
King
they
Ghidorah.
did this?" Yeah, I was like, "What if they did
Perfect
it's
setup.
Mecha Godzilla, but because King Ghidorah is inside, he has reprogrammed the insides of Mecha Godzilla that he's going to transform into a final form of Mecha King Ghidorah."
Oh, that'd be
Like,
cool.
like a
That'd be
double-
interesting.
Yeah. You get both versions. That's
But
kinda,
you know
I never
what?
thought about that.
I'll be honest. I think that would make the fandom fucking erupt.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it
And,
would.
and like,
It
you
would.
can't do
yeah,
both.
yeah, like
Yeah.
not even like in a cool way, but like you can't do that. It's not canon.
I thought it would have been cool if they would have done it. I think I would have been like, "Oh my god,
I
that's
would have
insane!"
been.
and
Fuck,
I
I'd
dig
be
it.
all for it. Like
Well,
that'd be a cool like swap up. I think, especially when you get mechanical with it, and and this is where I do praise Michael Bay in instance, like when you see the gears and everything moving around and
Yeah.
all that shit. Like if they did that, if they did that with that type of transformation, oh my god, the wing like.
Oh yeah, the last thing that was cool.
No.
What?
So, no. The theory. So actually, we have Trey here.
John is
So-
itching for a fight right now.
Yeah,
Look
I'll
at
fucking
him.
fight him. I don't give a shit.
Hair?
He's my power bottom. So
Only
you know,
days that end
and
why.
so every day ends in Y. Come in him or on him? In him. Anyway,
Cream on the
so hey, this we always talk about this about Apex Mechagodzilla. Before I'm going to say that your favorite is the OG Showa.
Who? Oh, Trey.
Well, Trey never answered because we both, you and I, got a battle, and we're like, yeah.
What you got, Trey?
You know, before you, I'm gonna stick to my answer because before you say anything, well, you did say something. That's why I kind of got reserved a little bit.
No, say it. I can
was
take
gonna
it.
say
I can
period.
take it.
No, he can't. Go
I
ahead.
see. I was gonna say that just because I loved that idea that like it would create some internal
Struggle.
conflict in Godzilla to take him down, because in a way it's like his ancestors.
It's a very interesting concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I liked that idea that even Kiryu is kind of against fighting the other Godzilla. There's this like mankind is trying to force this machine that they took from an organism, and it's resisting their control. And I kind of dig that concept rather than Mecha Godzilla just being either an alien weapon, a human weapon. That you know what it kind of reminded me of? It was Super Sentai. It was
Right.
the Zords that have they're sentient.
Right.
You know, they have feelings, they think. So it was kind of like getting a version of that, and that's why Kiryu was one of my favorite. But honestly, if I took that one to help you out, Justin, the OG one, especially the one from Terra Mecha Godzilla, I would. I love that. I thought that was dope.
I could show you Kiryu's superpower. Ready? He just falls asleep every time.
You forgot the absolute zero laser gun, man.
Right. Actually,
We're gonna
they
test it. We're gonna test it and try to use it.
just put up the pre-order for that MMS figure that lights up the Kiro.
Looks great.
It does.
Really?
Looks
Yeah,
great.
it does look
I
really
like
nice.
it.
looking.
$70.
Yeah.
I like Kiryu's figures that I collect, but I just don't like.
Kiryu itself.
Yeah, I get you. That's very cool. They did it kind of in Singular Point. Use the bones for the Mech Godzilla, and I was like, all right, I dig it. But
they didn't. As Trey said, like they didn't go in depth with it, and I think
maybe that's what I
the
needed.
biggest problem
Yeah,
I feel with
that's
the
fair.
Millennium series was everything was very short with it. It wasn't. I think the only film that really went in depth was GMK, obviously because of everything. But
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
you had 2 movies with Kiru, and it just felt like another Godzilla film, and it wasn't like, all right, let's get into depth with everything. And of course, Millennium was very short, and it just felt very like a little hollow. Like even like for Final Wars, like realistically.
Rushed.
Yeah.
That's all I felt like.
And this is like I mean, granted, they said it's going to be his last film for a bit, blah blah blah, going out with a bang. I get it, but come on, man, like as you said, Trey, like if there was more in depthness with like the Kiryu saga and shit, even like Megaguirus, like that film, like that film had like potential.
That's a horror film,
right?
That's what's like so cool about it is like it proved that Godzilla could do that genre if they wanted to. Like Godzilla's always been kind of a natural disaster horror film, if you want to call it, but that went full on horror. And it was like, I know some people give it crap.
I do.
But Godzilla versus Megaguirus is kind of dope.
I just, once again, like, it's one of those films that it's like there's so much potential and there was build up to it. And then I was just like, what the fuck? Like, if you see the concept art from what Megaguirus could have looked like to what she looked like.
Can you pull that up?
It's kind of like, if they would have went with the concept images, oh my God, that would have been a fucking movie.
Yeah.
I picked Megaguirus over 2000. I liked it more because of the horror.
2000 is Megaguirus.
99 then?
Yes.
Well,
Orga.
So this is extremely confusing, and fucking people like do it all the time. Godzilla 2000 was the U.S. release. Godzilla 99 was.
Oh my fucking God! I'm fucking
Godzilla Millennium.
You're not doing it right.
Matt Damon. Yeah. I don't know. Fucking kids.
Kids.
Trey, if you want to just for 5 minutes where John and I just talk about
listen to the
not
last episode.
Fucking kids, but like
fucking
the kids from 54.
Yeah, look at that thing, though. Look at that fucking thing.
That's so cool.
That is gruesome. And it's closer to what we got, but like at the same time, fam.
It has a more aggressive face.
Yeah. Like it looks mean. What else?
Godzilla does a belly flop on her.
The super belly flop. Fucking my God.
I love that they try to do the like Trey said, the horror aspect, and like because some of it does have like jump scares and like the Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers like cutaway scenes where they see the people get killed.
Yeah, the Megulon scene.
Yeah, the Megulon scene.
Yeah,
but that belly flop, dude, just takes me out of it because I can't help but laugh when I see it.
I mean, it's Godzilla; he could do anything.
Well, even that whole end, when the Megaguirus is coming for him with her stinger out, and he catches it like in the fucking mouth. You're just like, like look at this, look at this fucking thing right here.
I have not.
That's cool.
This is what I'm talking about. Like this image right here. If they would have left Megaguirus looking like this film would have been amazing.
It's like it's got hardcore space vibes.
Yeah.
It looks like something that came from outer space. What we got was like a dragonfly on meth and heroin and ate some, I don't know, fucking bad Chinese.
What's wrong with meth? What's wrong with meth?
Not much.
Steroids.
Don't do drugs.
Don't
do drugs, kids.
But see, like that's the thing. Like it like all everything, the concept arts that we got with these Millennium series. If they would have stuck with some of them, bro, the Millennium series has been amazing. But I don't know. I feel being very half hollow to me.
It is.
Right.
No, I agree with you 100%.
It's like we waited, what, fucking 1975? No, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. 1995 to 99, 4 years later, and then fucking.
But they came out of retirement because of what? What was his name? Matthew Broderick.
You mean Zilla?
Yeah. I would love to know your thoughts. I think if they would have called that movie anything but Godzilla, it'd be a great kaiju movie. I did not get the Godzilla vibe.
Yeah, I think we did a 25th anniversary watch party just the other year, and I was kind of blown away by. It's kind of like Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith that just came out, where like people gave the prequel trilogy a lot of shit.
I love the prequels.
Me too. I grew up with it, right? Like that's my jam. I love Revenge of the Sith. But like now you're starting to see. Sorry, go ahead.
You will try. I just watched it Friday.
Dude, yeah. See, so did I. And it's just like one of those where I think people grew up to love it because it was some of people's like first introduction to the character. Now I remember seeing it because, being really into dinosaurs, my dad had just showed me Godzilla and he's like, hey, there's a new Godzilla movie coming to theaters. I was like, let's go see it. And then when I saw it, I was like,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
it's an Iguanazilla. It's not.
They've got guano.
No, no.
But I mean, like you said, Justin, where it's like it's a good kaiju film. It's just not exactly a Godzilla film. But now when I look back and watch it, being a big Batman fan and being used to the concept of a multiverse, many different iterations of a character, that's very much what it is. Patrick Tatopoulos, who designed that Godzilla, he really talked about it being sleeker, sexier, kind of, this thing that could roam around New York City really fast. And
So he's a John. I got it.
exactly. Absolutely.
Less hairy though.
But it is
scary, though.
I still watch that movie. I still get a ton of enjoyment out of it. It just it's would I agree with people when it's like it's not a Godzilla film? Like, okay, I can see what you say.
Part of
but
the
at the
history,
same time,
though, you do have to acknowledge it as part of the
You do.
history in it.
Yeah.
it's the tribal chief of all Godzilla movies.
It's the movie.
acknowledge
It's the
him.
movie that made Toho go, okay, we're coming back.
Yeah.
And even Toho themselves, like you look at their merchandise, you look at their 70th Godzilla anniversary T-shirt on the U.S.
They
store, which I'm
acknowledge.
planning on getting pretty soon.
Oh,
They
show
acknowledged
me.
it.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
They have
They acknowledge
in the
them.
back of it, it says Godzilla Day with all the films, and Godzilla
Yeah.
98 is listed.
Is there?
And
Hold
I
up.
got
I think
I'm
I
pulling
think
Faster!
I think Toho
Calm your tits down,
acknowledges it.
Justin.
It's just at the time it was kind of just like, yo, what the fuck was that?
I mean, hence why Final Wars, took the opportunity
Right,
that
they
gave all the
said,
fans
haha,
what they
yeah.
wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And that was a great moment. We loved it.
I know what was your favorite line of '98? I mean, does everybody have their? I have mine.
What is this? What is this? Coffee?
Oh, you call this
You call
coffee?
this coffee?
Oh, you guys going the
It's
French?
going-
That's what you guys are doing.
we-
Really? I'm the
we-
only one that's going left field.
Where you going?
Hang on, that's a. Ooh.
Zoom in.
Zoom in. Look,
98.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
yeah. There it is.
Oh,
Gotcha.
you know what? Respect. What's the front? Is that the back? What's the front look like?
it's the back. Hang on, let me zoom out. Zoom out.
And then you want to let where can the listeners and viewers find this at?
Godzilla
It's on
store.
the Godzilla
I
US
think-
store.
I'm buying
I
that.
don't like
That's
the
the
front.
Godzilla
I
Megalon.
don't like the front. It could have been better. I'm sorry.
It's the best tag team match of all.
I mean, agreed.
Godzilla and Angers and Godzilla versus Gigan. The fuck you talking about?
Ooh, what's
you
that
threw out a
one?
good
I'm thinking about
option.
getting. I'm thinking about getting this.
That's beautiful.
I'm thinking about getting this one as a new gym shirt.
Why? Just wear it out to the bar and pick up chicks. That's all I do. Oh wait.
I love that they have,
Oh yeah, this one's for
Hey,
Justin.
so,
One sec.
hey, hold on. So, hang on. Can you go back to that? God damn it.
Dang it.
What? Oh, what is that?
That's what I was trying to fucking go to.
No. Yeah, no, hey, go back. No, I've not. So I'm curious. Go back to the
All
shirt.
right.
So they-
All right.
No, not that one. I'm excited. for
Yeah,
that one, but
it's
that
on the
one.
back. Wait, which one?
Yeah, this is on the back, and the front is a little.
I want
Godzilla
to,
part.
but no, I want to see all the Godzillas real quick on that one. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we have 55.
55, 94, 2000 and
Burning.
Burning.
And then Burning
Wait, is there
Godzilla.
3 Heiseis
Lot of
on there?
hate- yeah.
Four?
Yeah.
4 Heisei's, 1
I'm not getting
Millennium.
it. I'm not getting it. All right,
I'm getting it.
Show me my boy.
Are you sure?
I'm the.
All right.
All right.
Before you freaking blow your tits off.
Oh my God! I'm buying now. I am buying that fucking shirt
Yeah,
after I go.
it says, "Have you seen Godzilla?" on the front, and then the back it says,
have.
"Now you have."
That's fucking great. That's at the Radioactive, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
That's
We're not sponsored, by the way. So Godzilla store, if you see this, hook us up with a discount or some shit.
Cool.
this guy's got
Promo
50,000
code.
followers and one dude.
It's Mr. 50K. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry. That's fucking.
Let me go get my.
I got
towels.
Tourette's going on.
People's champ.
So I think 98's best line, me being prior military, it was like, Ah, damn, that was a negative impact. Negative impact. That's the goddamn Chrysler building. I love that scene. I was like, oh shit.
Or that's a lot of fish.
That's a lot of fish.
It's got some good one-liners.
There
It does.
It does.
I mean, it's
It's a
American.
great
What
kaiju
do you
film.
expect? Like, they're gonna
But
throw
the
it out
biggest
there.
problem with is Godzilla cannot be killed by, I guess I should say, regular military weapons. Like
Yeah.
he dies by a fucking taxi and missiles.
Which is interesting because now that we have this whole thing where Godzilla is not allowed to die, you know how did
I think that's so. Yeah, how did they pull that one off? Well, no, he didn't. He did it because of the egg.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's
I mean, the
that's
animated series definitely makes up to be more like the Godzilla we all know and love. But
Say
it's
what was that, Trey? I'm sorry.
the animated series they did.
Yeah. Oh, I
Wow.
love the anime with his back fucking glowed. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Green
fun-
flames. Yeah.
Fun
Yeah,
fact,
what that bullshit fire? That I think is what pissed me off. Was not his atomic breath, his fucking lighter
called power breath.
hairspray.
Yeah, it's
that
called power breath.
bullshit.
That's
Yeah.
that's like one of my beefs with what Filmcore did with their updated version of the atomic breaths.
Oh, yeah.
They put that in there, and I'm like,
Oh, is this? Oh, that guy that does the evolution of Godzilla
yeah,
breath.
Yeah.
Filmcore.
Oh,
I love their videos.
that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. mwah.
He's
But yeah.
no
He nailed
hate,
it.
no hate, but like
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
they showed 98, I'm just like, that's not
But-
no.
But see, here's the thing, though. I feel like if Filmcore, shout out to that guy, amazing work. Had they not included that in
Well,
the
yes.
in the video, people would have flipped out
Oh
regardless.
sure.
So,
I mean, I think there is. I think the debate still lingers on to this very day.
The saying goes, you can't please people no matter what you
Is
do.
it considered atomic breath or is it not? I think that.
What
No.
has he got? What is it called? Just fire breath?
power breath.
Power breath.
Yeah.
I don't like. Again, I'm not. I want to move on from 98, but like you didn't see his dorsal plates light up.
No.
He just.
Yeah.
Blah.
I think it's
what the
just
fuck?
for me. What I say, it's the combination of the explosion plus his roar. His roar,
Yeah,
fires it out, and it looks.
he does it
to
twice
be,
though, right?
Yeah.
Twice.
Twice.
I thought he does it twice in
I
the
thought it
film.
once.
Yeah, he
What
does.
do the
He
second
does
time?
it once against the military
military.
attack, and then he does it the second time when all four main characters are in the taxi.
Yeah, you don't fuck with New York taxis, bro.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing. Like that movie was
Okay.
full on New York support. Like, come visit New York City and shit. Like, you'll have a grand old time.
And what blew my mind, and I think I might be right or wrong. I don't know. The film guy, it's like always has a camera.
Yeah.
Isn't that the guy from The Simpsons?
Yeah,
Hank?
Animal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Hank
blew.
Azaria.
That's
Hank
Well,
Azaria.
the bar owner. That's
Yeah,
all
Mo.
I remember him as.
Mo, yeah.
Mo, yeah, dude. I just learned that, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I just remember him and the guy as Along Came Polly, the French dude that sleeps with Ben Stiller's wife, and he's like, "What's wrong, Ruben?"
Oh wow.
In the Speedo the entire time. Now I can't unsee it.
Him and
then the other guy-
Big Lebowski. He's the baller.
Big
Jesus.
Lebowski. Yeah.
and the French guy, Leon the Professional. That's all I ever see him as. Yeah,
All right.
but
That's fair.
great movies. I mean, it's a fun movie. I'm not. I will never.
It's
a
again.
fun-
I think it's you have to recognize it as part of the history. Like, at least give it the respect in
It
that.
is.
But I think it's okay to say there's a majority of us that don't feel it's a Godzilla movie. It's just a great kaiju movie, and there are some
Yes.
of people who say it's a good Godzilla film. More power to
Yep.
you. Whatever floats your boat, but it's not.
All right.
I will say this though: if it came back in theaters, all four of us would go
Oh,
see it.
listen.
Oh,
And you know
100%.
what? Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Nah.
I wouldn't.
I would.
I wouldn't. What?
I would.
Bro, I got a fucking 65-inch TV, QLED, fucking surround sound. Why do I need to go pay $12 and fucking $18 for a piece of candy? Nah, fuck that.
Ew, gross. You buy candy?
Yeah, bitch.
Bro,
sneak mine in.
I saw Godzilla 2000 with my mom when it came out in Fathom Events because like I said on the Donnie Winters show, that was the first movie theater I saw in movie theaters was Godzilla 2000, and then when it came back on the movie screen, I was like, hey, now it's time for me to put the Uno reverse in, and I took her to go see it. It was a great experience. However, I will say,
did you know that the West thought that was the sequel to 98?
which I don't get how.
That
I don't
that
get
was
how.
That's why
So many people
bombed.
fell for that.
It bombed so badly because people
Yeah.
were like, "What the hell is this?" No one understood, and I'm just like, "Really, really."
We're
Yeah,
that dumb,
I
guess.
got it.
We're that dumb, I guess.
Clearly,
Yeah.
that's why we didn't get many other Godzilla films in the West after that debacle.
After that, yeah.
I got 98 somewhere on me
So
actually.
you got 98.
But
That
all
is
right.
a dope shirt, Justin. I gotta say.
He's
sucked a lot.
the
They
shit
sucked a lot.
man.
Guys,
Like,
we're all rocking the monsters.
Well,
yeah,
I got
he's
my,
got
my
his
boys right here.
Whatever those
Yeah.
things are.
Where the fuck is he?
Gargantuous,
Gargantuans.
fucker.
He's probably on your
Gargantuous,
ass,
you fucker.
Justin.
Probably.
God damn
Show
it.
it.
All right.
Show the
So
butt. Show the butt.
show the butt.
Show the butt.
Oh, no. Oh god.
There he
I'm gonna
is.
put a black. This.
Anyone got a single here? I need to.
I got plenty.
I know he's on here somewhere.
All right. Well, while Justin's searching for that, I'll leave him to my question. So Trey, when we had you on here for the first time, this was during the build up to leading up to GXK. Now that the movie has been officially over a year old now, what was it like for you seeing it for the first time, and how does it hold up in your minds today?
It was shit. No.
What's really funny is I think when I was on your guys' show, one of the things I said I was worried about with Adam Wingard's take is, to me, he seems like a King Kong fan over Godzilla. And I was worried Godzilla was just going to be treated like the big guns, the thing that just upgrades and then he's there and he wins the day, I thought it was fun. It was a fun movie, colorful, visually stunning. They got wild. It felt like watching a Showa era Godzilla film of modern day time. So I enjoyed that aspect of it. That being said, I'm definitely ready for a new take with Godzilla, the MonsterVerse. I just feel like Adam Wingard, he did a good job commercializing it, making it really big with the toys and the kids and stuff like that. Now it's time to get back to someone who knows what to do with Godzilla.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I agree.
We talked about this, John and Ramon. The next film, the theory is, remember we talked about this.
Yeah.
I'm super. I don't know if John, Ramon, whoever wants to take over. Have you heard about this, Trey? The theory about Godzilla.
Are we talking about the Zeus storyline of the Titans being the humans going after the Titans? Which theory are we talking about? I've heard a million.
One of these two will take over.
No, go ahead, Justin.
And that Godzilla is not, what is it? Hey, jump in, please. Goddamn.
I don't even know where the fuck you're going with this. So can you just?
It doesn't matter.
Split it out, Charlie.
It's
Go
good.
ahead.
Basically, from what I remember, if I remember this correctly, because
Spit it out, Chuck.
Tony was mentioning that this would be like a Godzilla, Captain America Civil War type of style film.
Everyone
Like
against
how,
Godzilla, basically.
Like how humanity is trying to lock up Godzilla in the Hollow Earth, but Godzilla is not going to go down without a fight. So they're trying to make it not as dark and serious as 2014, but they're trying to lean towards the serious factor without being too committed to the silly factor, if that makes any sense.
I love that concept because the idea, because I think they're calling it like Project Zeus, right?
Yeah, that's the fake title. So
This
far.
is new to me. This is new to me.
Well, it's the same thing like
it's-
Phantoms and Nautilus when they did all that. I feel like it's just their cover up.
Yeah. Or how Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire, was originally titled Origins as the secret film title. With that idea of it being Zeus, and I know a lot of people were speculating that, like, in Greek mythology, Zeus, he locked up the Titans in Tartarus. So maybe that's Hollow Earth, as the humans are trying to, contain all the monsters. And honestly, that makes perfect sense. If you do want to go down a dark road with the MonsterVerse, I think mankind is the problem, with Godzilla. I think, why would they not want to try to take control? Because right now, imagine this, and I feel like the last few MonsterVerse films haven't done a great job really focusing on kind of the destruction. Like King of the Monsters was great, Godzilla 2014 was great, in that aspect of how humans are dealing with that problem.
So it's funny that you mentioned that because Tony brought up, like how at the end of GXK, everybody was just like high-fiving each other. Heck yeah, we did it. Everyone gets to go home early today, but it's like
Kong punched an apartment.
Yeah, like you gotta imagine when Scar King grabbed the building with his whip, launched it at Kong. So many people died in the Battle of Rio de Janeiro.
Yes.
So now they're like, okay, we cannot let this continue to happen. So what are we gonna do to strengthen our defense and prevent this sort of catastrophe from ever happening again
Hmm.
within the realm of the MonsterVerse?
Yeah, and I think there's one of the things, and I know some people were mixed about Monarch Legacy of Monsters, but one of the aspects that I really loved about that show was seeing the aftermath of 2014 and how
Yes.
government are
Yes.
dealing with that with the Titan preparedness plan. That I think is an idea that needs to get back into it, because there's no way mankind would just sit around and be witness as if it was a WWE match going like, oh, this is great. I mean, we probably would, being kaiju fans, would actually in real life be like, this is awesome.
It
But
sucks to be in Brazil right now, though. But God, yeah.
but I think the truth is governments and the people would be like, we need to figure out how to stop these things or make it to where they don't bother us. You know, I mean, people were casualties all over the place. And I think that was the one thing, especially with Godzilla X Kong, that I was a little disappointed in, was we hear all these legends of the Scar King and Shimo, and
Right.
they weren't really that much of a threat.
Okay, he
That-
said it. Thank you.
That was kind of going to be my next question for you. Like, what were your thoughts on those two? But I think John has something to say.
Well, she's called the
I mean, it's
Frost bitch, by the way.
but so
Snow
so
bitch. Snow
the
bitch.
answer.
Snow bitch.
Jesus.
That's awesome.
The answer to that was, from my understanding, I'm not sure if this was confirmed.
PTSD.
Right,
Loved it.
that after,
Oh,
due
listen.
to the fact that Godzilla got beaten so badly by Mechagodzilla, that he wasn't going to take any chances, because he didn't know for sure about how Scar King and Shimo were going to be and their strengths and all that shit. So he fucking just juices up as much as he can. That way, if he has to take him out, he can take him out with no problem. But
Yeah.
at that same time, you put basically the power of two minions against Godzilla Evolve, and it's just kind of like, okay, well, that was easy, you know. It kind of, and also to kind of go back a little bit about the destruction. I feel that in the inside of Monarch, they did that though. They did that in GVK, and it didn't get the reception. I think a lot of it got lost, but not because of the fans, but because of the writing about it.
Yeah.
Right? Like when you had Millie Bobby Brown Doinkus running around, like, going after her dad. Her dad's doing Monarch and all this stuff. Like, yeah, Monarch should be more explored, which is, Trey, 100% agree with you, which is why I do enjoy Monarch Legacy of Monsters, because they're going into the deep world of Monarch, which is not just about the kaiju, guys. Just remember that.
Yeah, people.
Take a deep
Yeah,
breath. Take a deep breath.
I loved it.
But yeah, but they did do that, and it fell short. And I think, like,
Yeah.
see this, I got a problem with American audience, including myself. We're,
Goddamn Americans.
we're short fucking
America.
tuned, and if it doesn't grasp our attention, we're gonna steer away from it. I'm one of those type of guys. If I'm watching a fucking show, it's got to get me in the first 10 minutes. If it doesn't, I'm done. I'm not wasting my fucking time. Like, listen, you're all gonna be like, I hate you, John. Game of Thrones. I watched 10 minutes of the thing. I was bored. I turned it off. Fuck it. I'm done.
Never got into
Exactly.
it.
I to be fair, I couldn't get into it,
It
either.
doesn't.
After the final season, I would recommend no one ever watches it. So
All I say is,
I did get in a House of Dragon though.
I heard that was a bit better. I haven't given that a chance.
Yeah, House of Dragon. Yeah, give it
I
a
have
chance,
to give
please.
that a chance. But, like, that's the thing. Like, if it's this constant dialogue, which I don't understand why people are like, you know, oh, we should get more dialogue. When there's more dialogue, everyone turns away.
Everyone flips out.
I.e. Shin Godzilla. One of the biggest complaints is there's so much dialogue. But there's a dialogue for a fucking reason. Like, they have to understand that. in that
Shin
movie.
Godzilla.
Shin Godzilla is an absolute masterpiece. I love it. I think
Yeah.
it's a fantastic film.
I'm still pissed off that we haven't gotten a sequel.
We're not.
I need that
We're not.
ending answered.
I think you need
We'll
to
never
just
get
leave
it,
it
yeah.
alone. Leave it alone, Trey. Just drop it. You gotta drop it, bud. I'm sorry.
I gotta tell Trey to drop, bro. Look, good
listen,
job, John. I
this
gotta
is
guess
the
crying.
truth. Listen, you have to tell people the truth about it. We're not getting it.
No,
We're not getting it.
Let me just throw this out there. I mean, Toho did say that they're going to be investing in more anime movies, and Shin Gojira's sequel.
I do anime.
would be
I
pretty
think
good as
anime. I think anime for Shin Godzilla has the biggest potential because some of the scenes or some of the film of Shin Godzilla felt like this could be in an anime.
Totally.
They need to bring Singular Point then before they do
didn't
shit.
they-
yes, we're the fucking season 2.
They have to do that. But see, like once again, Toho bangs us with these cliffhangers. Shin Godzilla, I can understand as a cliffhanger that can remain as a cliffhanger. It's a very, very interesting idea.
Answers, John.
I understand.
Okay.
I understand. Now,
Okay.
Trey, if you want some answers, I'm going to give you one. It's not official, but if you look up, it was
Mortal Kombat.
Anno's film,
Chronicles. Okay.
like the Warrior God King in the Sky or some shit like that. It's one of his films.
Halo.
If you look it up, you're gonna see why. Actually, you know what, Ramon? I'm curious if we could do this. Let me just find what it is first, the name of it.
Mortal Kombat.
Well, make sure there's not like any like Toho licensed music
Anyway,
or anything
yeah,
because
Trey.
we don't want to.
Why they're doing that. Singular Point 2, it took me, I watched that multiple times. Then I had to go on Reddit to understand it. That was a tough show to understand.
Oh yeah,
it
Well, it's a
was
lot of science.
beyond a lot of people.
It's a lot of science.
Yeah.
yeah.
No. You got to say it right, Batman. Science. I went to my mountain and it was science. Yeah, I love Singular Point for many reasons. We got Kaiju's different forms.
Yes.
We got multiple different Godzilla roars, and then my boy 84/85 is the main roar. And then my co-host taught me this, that this Godzilla's atomic breath hand starts from up here, and then it goes down his back, not from tail to head to tail. I didn't catch that, but Jet Jaguar was all right. I didn't like the baby voice of Jet Jaguar.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the AI voice.
Yeah.
But before, okay, so let me ask y'all the three of you guys. I have my question. I have my answer on lock. So
47.
motherfucker. So if you were to prefer, let's say, an anime Shin Godzilla where it picks up with the events where it left off, or a season 2 of Singular Point, which one would you choose and why?
All right, I'll go first. I already got it.
Go ahead.
So I love Shin Godzilla. Great. Again, my boy down below me on my screen isn't it. It was great movie. I loved it, but Singular Point just hit me more because it had so much going on with the whole Godzilla universe, and they left us on the. It's tough because you had two big fucking cliffhangers. Shin Humanoid Godzilla, which is fucking scary. That would be a horror movie. Then on Singular Point 2, you have a new design. I don't know who he's talking about. A new design of Mechagodzilla looks OG.
Yes.
You know, fuck it. I'm 50-50. I can't pick because I would love a horror Shin. I want a horror Shin. Fuck it. I'm going Shin. I want a horror Shin Godzilla.
No, I'm going to be that person, but Shin Godzilla is a horror film. No, it's fucking not. It's not a horror film.
Your butthole's a horror film.
It absolutely fucking is.
I've seen it.
I've seen it too. Horrible. I wanted.
Trey, you don't really. Me and this guy right here, I take baths and he takes shits, and we still talk on the phone together.
We had a bonding
That's
moment.
true.
No, that's
friendship
fucking true.
right there.
No,
That's
is
why you
true
know you
friendship.
love each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now,
That's a real
real
brother.
quick, Ramon. I sent you what to pull up. I want you to pull up for me because this, I feel, is the sequel
Trey.
to Shin Godzilla. Yeah. That's
Look how fat I was. No, seriously. Look
Oh
at
my
that.
God.
Wait,
Yeah.
So you lost weight? I let you gain weight.
Yeah. I mean, when you pulled out, I lost a lot of weight. Dude, look at my face. You can tell. Look at that.
Still a good looking dude,
Justin,
man.
I thought you were pretty jacked when I first met you.
No, dude, you're gonna see how lean I am now.
You jacked him. What?
It's all those Kegels I do.
Kegels.
Kegels, whatever it is.
With the ball? I'm going to use the ball. No.
I use men.
Nutsack.
But continue.
His
Joe,
nutsack
while I
has
pull this-
abs
Ramon
on
can
it.
pull that up before this gets really
Yeah,
bad.
continue while I.
But,
Yeah. So, the question's good. Shin or single point? I'm 50-50 because I want both.
I'd rather
John?
see singular point.
Ooh,
Really?
really? You're a fucking Shin blowjob.
I absolutely am. But you know what? I've come to accept that we're not going to get something with Shin. That's
Don't accept it.
I have.
Don't
I
accept
have.
it.
And because of
John,
this thing that Ramon's about to show is the reason why I have accepted the fate of Shin Godzilla.
Oh, I can't wait. All right, so Trey's up.
First off, John, you never give up. As a DC, and I'm a proud Snyderverse fan. I fought for the Snyder Cut. I got it.
You just go through the roof. When you get to that roof, you go through that one.
Just go through, just keep going in, No.
Oh my God, what is this?
Okay.
What is
No,
this?
okay. I'll Trey, hold that thought. I'm gonna go ahead and play this now. The sound is off because we want to
Yeah,
take
just in
chances.
case.
I don't know
Yeah.
what
So this
is.
is by
This is my
Hideko Anno. This is one of the
So I
short
can do the
films.
voiceover? All right, cool. All
All
right,
right, ready?
Go.
go. Totoro.
Studio Ghibli.
From director. I'm not going to try to pronounce that.
Hideaki Anno.
Oh, I'm done.
Why
Just
did I say
wait.
that in Spanish?
What the
Whoa.
fuck?
Just wait for it.
What is that? Okay.
If you ever seen the movie Evolution,
Oh, yeah, you keep going. You do that voice. Why?
the gods will arrive. What the fuck is that thing? Holy shit balls. Flames.
Okay.
Lasers. More laser people.
Now
Attack on
think
Titan.
of Shin Godzilla's tail.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
that now, Ramon? Can you see if they have a video of the weapon they use?
Okay. Give
I
me
don't-
a few
I don't-
seconds while I look that
So
up.
if that was Shin 2, I'm gonna call it Shin 2. I don't like because I don't like how big they are.
Well,
I'm
sure,
telling
yes,
you.
yes. I think the size-wise, yeah, it doesn't fit. But if you just kind of find now, if Ramon can find a video of the weapon, you're gonna be like, yeah, okay, that totally fucking works.
But now, if you make Shin 2 like aliens, but the aliens are Godzilla humanoids,
Yeah.
holy fucking shit!
Justin,
Holy
I was
fucking-
just gonna say that.
Holy
That would be
fucking
the-
shit.
And you can also make it a horror film.
Oh,
Like,
dude,
just
that'd be
imagine those-
because they'd crawl around.
Well, yeah, but
Oh
also you
my
gotta
God.
understand, like, let's think before size-wise, right? They're on Shin Godzilla's tail. How fucking huge are all these?
So,
Zilla
hand,
blades?
they're like 10 or 11, 10 to 20 feet. I'll give them that.
Now, just
so
imagine.
that's that creepy. I hate the linky
I
shit,
love it.
dude. Oh
I love
man,
it. I love that one.
And then, and they will have some type of atomic
Yeah.
breath.
I wonder, Ramon, you need help at all with it?
I'm looking.
Trey,
for
yeah,
it.
dude, right? That's a movie.
Justin, I was literally, when we were coming up to this, I was gonna say, like, if they made a Shin Godzilla 2 that was like aliens,
Yeah,
it's
Dude.
it's like sex right there, just satisfying.
I'm bottom. So,
I mean, mommy's always on top, so
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what
Oh,
mine says. She just
Someone's
speaks
a
English.
Rhea Ripley fan, I guess.
Oh, you damn straight, go Rhea.
Oh, can we talk? I mean, where are we? Okay, what are we looking at?
Is this the Spears, John?
No.
Because it's the only thing. This is the only weapons that are showing up.
Trey,
on the
whether
feed.
can I get your thoughts on the new Predator movie?
I am so excited for that.
Oh wait, hold on. Which one are we talking about? Are we talking Badlands or are we talking about Killers of Killers?
Oh, well, fuck it. Let's do both.
Bro. Like, oh,
I'm
so
gonna upset
good.
you. I'm gonna upset you.
Oh no.
Killers are killers. Yes.
Oh,
Badlands.
No.
Why? Because it doesn't. The mouth doesn't fucking whatever DX said that time.
No, that has nothing to do with that.
Give me a reason, Justin. I'm curious.
I know they're setting up an AVP. 100%.
Okay,
100%.
yeah.
I'm
What they're gonna redo?
I know what
AVP?
you're.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not upset with it. No, I think and I hope this. I think because hang on, AVP 1 we had teenager predators, correct?
Yes.
By the way, I know it's still in the fucking realm of kaiju, so fuck off. This guy or this predator, I'm gonna say is below that of age because I don't know their real ages, and I think he's out there because he's going against a king. Of what? Something the only thing I guess I don't. I'm a big fan of masks.
Oh,
And,
okay.
yeah, and he only does the half. I was like that because the mat. When you think of Predator, that's what I'm not gonna lie. That's what we all think. I'm sorry.
I think some of that has to do, and I don't know the Predator lore as good as other people.
Neither do I.
Just some people who were chatting me about the Yautja clans. A lot of people seem to think he's not blooded yet, like he hasn't earned the right to wear the mask. So, I mean, it's kind of, I'm curious to see a different take on the Predator in the sense of like really about their culture of how they socially interact with each other and what makes them become the men, you know, when they're the hunters.
The skull.
I think there's an interesting story to
The
tell.
skull thing, I think, is hilarious because of all the theories that people are coming up with.
The skull. Oh yeah, you see the skull thing?
So
one's like the Independence Day.
From Independence Day.
Oh, the Independence Day.
There's King Kong,
Engineer,
and there's Godzilla.
I didn't see.
And there's Godzilla.
What? What?
Oh, wait, there's a Godzilla one. I missed that.
Yeah,
one.
wait, we'll pull it up. Ramon, I want you to play
Ramon,
this.
pull that motherfucker.
I pulled up this thing for John.
No. Play this.
Yeah,
I want to show you
Oh,
why.
Ramon, he's trying to pull up all this stuff for you guys.
I'm making him do work, Mr. 50K.
Ramon, $50,000.
Forget it.
Ramon, I have a co-host. I know exactly what you're going through, but
I'm hosting and I'm pulling shit up. So I'm like, all right, hold
He's
on.
not a
Pull
fucking
faster.
job.
What
You
is
just
he
sent the link.
One job, piece of monkey. So anyway, what's your thoughts on the swords? I kind of dig the swords.
Oh, great. I think it's have any of you played the Predator Hunting Grounds game?
Nah, where I stopped was AVP, baby.
Oh, hey, great game as well.
Yeah.
God, in the Hunting Grounds, you get to play with some of those different swords and different types of Yautjas and their masks and the clans that they come from. So I just get the sense that Dan Trachtenberg, who's directing this, I mean, I don't know if you saw Prey, Justin.
Loved it.
Love Prey.
Fucking
Love Prey.
Best, if not, I would almost debate that it could be right up there, maybe even better than the original Predator.
That's it.
I know that will, you
pissed him off. Ramon, where's my goddamn video? What happened to it?
It's still perfect, Justin.
Oh my god! First it's Predacon, Xenozilla, pull this shit up. Now it's like,
I told you to play the video I sent you.
Sorry, I had an asthma attack because someone said that Prey was almost.
Well, you didn't die, so it didn't fucking work.
Wait.
There's two fucking words.
Who's talking shit about Prey?
No one.
No one's talking shit. Trey said that he puts it up with it. Praised it. And he say is up there or almost better than the first one. I got two words to say to you: Arnold Schwarzenegger. Nothing's gonna be. Yeah.
Look, I know what you're trying to say.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! Here we go. Yeah. So you know, I'm Arnold. The Indians couldn't do it. I did it by myself. I was like, kill me! I'm not here.
Come on,
do it! Oh, you pencil pusher. Yeah.
Let me tell you something, bad channel. You suck, dick.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can never. No. It goes for me, Arnold. The Predators on their world, and then Prey.
Oh,
was Predators the one with the piano guy?
They're on their
Adrian Brody.
Yeah,
and
that was a really great film. That really
and
was.
Morpheus.
Yes, Lawrence Fishburne was. I can hear you sensually.
All right,
I mean, I definitely go between the two where I love Prey.
All right,
and
I want
it.
Start at 105, Ramon.
Do it.
Lingering between buildings above the city. A huge figure suddenly appears.
What are we listening?
Sky covered. It slowly drifts.
Okay.
Touch me.
Okay.
Touch me right here.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
The thing's creepy.
I love it.
The thing's huge.
Once again, this is by Anno. This is one of his short films.
Okay.
All right, play it, Ramon.
It was a AI voiceover thing. I just muted it.
All right. What the fuck? He goes back in his back?
Wait for it.
Okay.
Oh, it's so vicious looking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If I'm standing there, I'm not going to record it. I'm going to run away.
No, you're not.
I know John. John would record.
I would record it. Everyone would record it. That's what we do. That's what Americans do.
All right, what is this weapon you're talking about?
Nothing we haven't seen in New York.
What the fuck is that?
Oh.
Oh.
Is that it?
So it's not. It's half robotic.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's cool.
Oh, that's kind of like a -1 thing too. Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh no,
What
Justin's gonna
the
run away
fuck?
now.
Why -1? I just tired of. But so these guys they're half robotic.
But
What's an Evangelion? That's what
no,
it is.
this is like Evangelion.
But-
almost.
Oh yeah.
put the Shin humanoids. Boom. There you go.
Yeah.
That's them on fucking steroids.
But I don't like them. That I want them like like 10.
Sure,
feet.
yes, but like let's fuck you. All right, you can stop it and play whatever. But yeah, that's the
I will
weapon.
say just
It's very Shin
literally-
Godzilla. It's very Shin Godzilla.
I did just watch Predator last night with my wife, and I was like, watching that movie for like I don't know the 50th time, and I was like, I
It's a great
still
film.
fucking love this
It's a
movie.
great film.
The one that I walk away from, the Predator.
Is that the one where like it has
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
the big
Human
the,
DNA.
like the macho one comes along and beats up the one predator?
I
Oh
can't-
no,
I
that's
can't-
the one
I
with
agree.
Olivia Munn.
I
They
mean,
had the cast, like in terms of the chemistry of the cast with that military banter. Like I was like, I've hung around military. I'm sure you, Justin, could attest to it. That like,
Yeah.
the military banter is like that was pretty damn close. Like being good chemistry,
It's the
Right,
worst
right.
Predator movie.
it's-
Yeah, agreed.
I
Still
don't
agree.
know. I feel like Predator 2 is up there.
The Jamaican drug lord. I can't do Jamaicans.
And with
accent.
that, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna close out this episode of United Kaiju Podcast.
No, my God.
Predator 2 was amazing.
I think
Bro.
it fell short for me.
No,
Bro.
It fell short.
Oh, man.
It fell short.
want some candy?
When you come from the first film to that,
Everyone
It's-
just booed John right now.
but it's,
but
it's tough.
Compare it. I get it. I get the concept. Concrete jungle. Blah 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 blah. Okay, but we're talking about like such better cinematography. Like, oh yeah, he goes up to the drug lords and they're fucking and they kill him. Come on.
Dude, the second one scared the shit out of me far more than the first.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause at least
The
I felt
first one
safe.
was terrifying
Yeah.
for me. I was
The second
I think I
one,
laughed.
because in the
I
jungle, you're
laughed.
like, I'm never going in the jungle. The second movie, you're like, dude, city life, like I've been there. Like
the city life that
That
we've
scared the
never
shit out of me.
experienced because we were too fucking young.
The cops had vans as police cars. Yeah.
yeah,
I was just thinking, like, when was the last time you saw a cop in the box? I haven't seen one since fucking high school.
The only problem I'm nitpicking now is the only problem I had with Predator 2 was this plasma shoulder cannon. I didn't like it.
yes,
Yeah,
it was
I kinda- that
horrible.
was-
I don't.
It was tracked. It was
Yeah.
actually legit, like a firework. You could
Yeah.
see, I was like, "What the? Come on,
Yeah,
man!"
I
I
never
wasn't a fan of
understood why they did that because the budget was slightly more than the last one. So I don't know.
But my favorite scene when he starts switching through his visions. I was like, he could fucking do that. What
Scary
the fuck?
shit. I love too, like the Predator's like he hears it, then he switches it, he sees the lights, and he's like, "These motherfuckers
In my house? In my house?
I
I
think
just
a lot
came
of
to
the
get some
problem
beef.
was with that was like when they did sequels, certain sequels like they fell short, right? But that was in '90s.
I guess if you compare it to something like Alien to Aliens, and then you get Predator to Predator 2, I don't think Predator 2 is on the level of Aliens.
No.
You know,
No.
I can
No.
see that.
I fucking love aliens. Let's rock! I was like, fuck
Game
yeah.
over, man.
Oh yeah, what was your thoughts on Alien Romulus?
I loved it. I
Oh,
loved
good.
it.
I love that Alien Romulus, rather than
Sorry.
leaning towards the CGI,
Yeah.
they did a little
Oh,
bit.
I love that.
But I love that they brought practical effects into the film.
But see, that
The
practical
thing-
effect looked horrible. It did. It
Oh,
really
What
I
the
enjoyed it.
face huggers?
No, when you find what's his face all ripped up, the robot, and
The
he's
droid?
fucking-
Oh,
I
yeah.
looked
give them
bad.
respect.
It looked bad.
I have to give.
Yeah.
But you want to know what my only problem? One, I want a more pulse rifle. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. When I heard it, I was like, "Fa, fa, 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 fa." And then here's my problem. with Romulus.
Okay.
All I'm gonna have to say is Alien Resurrection. It's the same fucking movie. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
My biggest issue with
scarier.
It's scarier. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
to me, it just felt like I think it's a solid movie. When you look at
Oh,
it,
yeah.
and you grade it on a technical aspect, even just pacing, it's a solid freaking movie. My issue with it was that it just rehashed a lot of the ideas we've already seen.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't really add anything new to the
They're
concept.
trying to bring that nostalgia, which is
you gotta
what
stay away from her, you.
which is really
Bitch.
what brings us a lot of like the older generation gravitates towards those films, because realistically, like, that's nostalgia. It's a mask. It takes us away from the shit that's going on today, and it's like, oh man, I remember the face hugger scene where like you first fucking see it, and in the first film, and it takes you back to there. I think that's what gravitates us, because for some odd reason we're like hooked on nostalgia, which makes sense, of course.
Yeah.
So it's like, but that's why like films like Covenant wasn't really, people really didn't like it. I loved it. I thought it was a really good storytelling.
Loved Prometheus.
Even Prometheus.
Justin seems doesn't like it.
Prometheus was fun as fuck. I thought that was so much fun. But see, that's the thing. If it doesn't hit that nostalgia for us, it's not going to be like, oh yeah, that's a great film. But that's always going to be a hit or miss. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're. I couldn't. All right, thank you. I couldn't get into those two movies. I tried. I like. What's his actor? Michael Fassbender. Magneto.
Yeah.
Killed it as I
David.
love that.
That whole
Yeah.
story was
David.
phenomenal. I love the whole.
I liked him more than the movies.
I'm still praying for him to come back in some
he will.
aspect.
He
Even with
will.
Alien Earth, I would love to see him.
Oh
come
yeah,
back.
I'm excited about that, but I have to step away for,
Go for it.
30 seconds.
He's got to drain the wizard.
John, what question do you have for Trey?
I mean, I asked my first question, but
Unless you want me to go, I'll go.
oh, if you have questions, dude, yeah, go ahead. Fucking.
Okay. Before Justin gets back, this is a -1 related question because I know he's gonna be like, oh great, -1.
You should wait. I want him to fucking like.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna wait, but oh, I can't wait for Justin to hear.
You
this
guys
part.
are,
Little
dude. I
bitch.
freaking love this.
But
Say, just try to make it have fun, man.
That's all
what
we
it's
do
all
here.
about.
Yeah, aliens. You know what movie though? I really AVP 2. That was disappointing.
Really?
That was so.
No,
disappointing.
yeah, that sucked. It really sucked, especially with the whole. Don't get me wrong, I was on board with the Alien Predator hybrid, but just the execution was just.
And it was also
Bad.
too fucking dark to see.
Oh my god!
Godzilla
that-
2014.
2014 all over
yeah.
again.
I mean, there's aspects I love of AB2 Requiem, like Wolf. Wolf to me is still like one of the coolest predators of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely up there as like one of the most badass. But the hybrid was cool. I agree. The execution just wasn't quite.
It wasn't.
great.
Now the first one I loved. I thought AVP was great. I love the fucking human with Predator fighting the Queen Alien. Justin, shake your head one more time. I'm fucking bringing -1 into the picture.
So hold
Oh,
on,
I'm already doing it.
So
But-
we're all you three liked AVP1 over AVP2.
Yeah, because I could fucking see
I
it.
enjoy AV. I don't agree with the amount of hate AVP2 gets.
I
but-
loved AVP2 more than
What?
one. Oh, absolutely.
Interesting.
Hey, I will. Yeah. All right, here we go. So, all right. AVP1, we bring. All right, teenage predators, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
My biggest fucking beef. An alien can take out 2 predators. All right, there's no fucker. All right, so we got the guy, the bitch that has to go down. Then we have the cool mask guy. All right, whatever. He put up a hell of a fight.
Yeah.
I'm like, but he was like, I'm slowly gonna stab you. Oh, broke my net. No, fuck you, because the net is supposed to keep crushing you no matter what. The alien, no, get the fuck out of here. All right,
I agree. They killed off the predators way too quickly in
I'm
AVP1.
no. All right,
That's why Wolf is the best.
Wolf. Thank you. Here, I got one, maybe a couple words to say. Why? Double shoulder cannons. No other predator's done that. Wolf's like, gets a message like, bet. My boys went down. I'm going to fuck up this whole thing. By himself, like, he didn't tell his chain of command. He's like, I'm going on vacation to have some fun. We got double cannons, a fucking pistol, mines, a whip, the stick. Dude, he brought everything. And then like, no, Wolf is the GOAT. It goes Predator 1 and Wolf. I think those two might be the best. I think they're brothers.
Okay.
I'm just making shit up, Trey.
I mean, it's a cool concept, though.
Yeah. Wolf is the GOAT. So again, with the new one, I don't know, but like AVP2, AVP3, or whatever they're gonna do, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. I feel like these two are gonna cross paths at some point.
I mean,
I want Predators versus Ewoks. I'm not gonna lie.
that would be the shortest movie ever.
Oh
no,
yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ever played Star Wars Battlefront 2?
Yeah,
you're fucking scary shit.
Keep it going. I'll be right back. Keep it going.
No, dude, I'm telling you, Ewoks can see at night too. Dude,
He can camouflage. Are you shitting me?
Bro, you have no idea.
No, Ewoks are nasty.
Chill out in their home and just pew, 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 pew.
Ewoks
You've never
beat
been
the
a
Empire.
stormtrooper running through the night.
Scary
and then
shit.
Yeah,
chasing
it's
you
terrifying.
down.
It's
think it was
terrifying. I
kind of
played the
amazing?
game. I know, but I'm telling you, I'm fucking telling you.
Nutsack.
Yip, yip.
Yep.
Imagine it's like sleeping around, all of a sudden you hear, nip, nip. Like, what I love the Ewoks. I love the
that was the best
Ewok solo films.
part of the
I
game.
love those. Oh my god.
Are you fucking serious?
Are you
The
not?
night, Trey, you better jump in on. He's talking about the Ewok film.
Oh, you're talking about the cartoon.
No,
the
the
live action.
The 2 live action movies they made.
Trey, have you not seen the live action Ewok film?
I probably erased it out of my memory.
Yeah,
but
it's up
It's
there with Godzilla's Revenge.
enjoyable. Get out of here. If you could jack off to Jar Jar Binks, you'll be all right.
It goes.
I
God,
don't appreciate
What the
that.
fuck did I just come back to?
Misa Jar Jar Binks.
I can't get in charge.
I can't wait for Magic AI to make these clips, and it's just all this shit.
John.
All right,
Jar
so-
Jar Binks.
I'm gonna go back to Kaiju Ram. Trey, what's your thoughts on? I'm excited it's coming out this year. Troll 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ready.
Oh, I love
Oh,
Troll.
Ready for it.
I
For
actually
a
just
moment when
watched.
he said trolls, I was thinking of the animated like
No.
Justin
No,
Timberlake
no.
thing.
No.
No,
I
the
just watched it on
Netflix.
Thursday. I just watched it on Thursday, man. It's
I
such
wish they would
underrated
bring back
cartoon.
Troll Hunters though. Like I thought that that
Yes.
film was fantastic. And they could definitely explore it more. Troll though, I think took it to the next
Loved
fucking
it.
level.
Yes.
And especially
It-
when they brought in
shocked
like
by how good
the
it was.
baby skull and all that shit. Like I was like, God damn, dude! Like y'all are.
I think it's definitely considered one of the most like underrated kaiju films because at the time, people talked about it for maybe 2 weeks, and then it just kind
Well,
of
once
drifted off
again,
into
it's
the-
the attention span. Like it's a lot of talking.
Well-
There is a lot of talking, but like
yeah.
and it's it's a language we're not used to hearing often. It's one of those languages that's just like
Norwegian, yeah.
So
I just think of German. Yeah, the trolls are coming. Get the tigers.
so at the same time, yeah, it is overlooked and it is underrated, and I'm glad they're doing something about it.
I would love
Exactly.
for all of us to watch it together because I love trolls. I
I'd
love
be
because
down.
yeah,
I'm down.
because it's a different kaiju type. Human weapons don't work on it. I was like, all right, that's dope. There's a fucking like a history. Like, yeah, we kind of fucked them up and took their house. And then I was like, when he came out of the mountain, and though he
So cool.
his blending in, or
Yeah,
his
when he
camouflage in the mountain.
rises and you see the eyeball and he blinks and he closes eyes and comes out. Oh, beautiful.
And
Yeah.
And then I know a lot of people that has to do with religion also. I thought that was dope. He hates Catholics. Jesus Christ. And the dude's like, please, sir, don't. I'm like, oh, bro, I'd stop that, but all right.
And one of the things I will say, I appreciate about the films, there are several scenes that take place at night, but you can still see what the fuck is going on, unlike G14.
Final Wars.
I mean-
this isn't fucking that fast. Jesus Christ.
It makes me so happy to see that like there's other kaiju films out there that are like getting some good acknowledgement from the community and just other people on. I mean, Netflix is definitely a huge platform for people to see these movies. So I'm glad Trolls did well, and I think the second one's gonna be great. But even like there's a Thailand movie that came out, The Lake.
Yeah,
Yep.
the lake.
Yep.
Ooh, the lake. Yeah.
Holy
Death
hell,
Kappa,
so
that's a
cool.
good one too. Death
Yeah.
Kappa.
So the fact that more
Sure.
Did you
studios
just
are
agree
taking-
with me, Trey?
Troy,
hold on.
did you just agreed with Justin on that
On
one?
Death Kappa?
on Death Kappa? I don't know if I've seen that
If
one.
you
but I've
ever
heard about it.
watch that, you're gonna
Please don't.
fucking you'll probably go on a mass shooting spree. I'm not gonna lie.
But fun fact, Hideaki Anno is in it.
I felt
Yeah.
it was cancer. I don't give a fuck. what
Really?
anyone says.
Yeah.
Dude,
so-
this movie is so fucking bad. You know what?
I'll
fuck
pull
it.
up
Yeah,
a poster.
one
but I'm
picture
not-
of Death
I'll pull up
Kappa.
a poster, but that's all.
wait, hang on a
That's-
second. Because
I
I feel
would
like
love
you
to see it,
guys,
so that way I can note
when
it.
you
well.
guys start saying like pull up a photo of it,
Not guys. I don't pull up shit.
Trey,
I pull out.
are you familiar with yokai? I feel like you would be. Like
Hentai?
the yokai,
What would you say?
The yokai, the Japanese
not-
folklore yokai.
a little bit,
Okay.
not a ton though.
The Death Kappa is a yokai, but this film butchers it like entirely.
It's so think
They
like
bring
there's
in
like
the
B
Death
movies.
Kappa
It's like
character,
a
and it looks the way it should from the folklore. But once again,
Like with the mat, like the smile
the
thing.
beak,
going
the
on.
bald head, the hair on the side and shit. Yeah, but
Okay,
the
yeah.
execution is Sharktopus.
Death Kappa.
And the poster tagline reads, King Kong is dead, Godzilla is retired, a new monster is in town. Death Kappa.
Yeah, he's bald.
If you look up the folklore, it's different. This motherfucker is dangerous in the folklore.
What in God's name?
Oh, this thing is
Dances.
It's not a good. It's a shit film. It's a shit film.
I mean, hey, there's some movies out there that don't get enough love, like Velocipaster for one.
Oh, great movie.
Amazing movie.
I think it's a masterpiece. Anyone who denies that it's not like the greatest cinema literature of all time, then we can't talk.
the only compliments I have of Death Kappa is just when they go full on professional wrestling, and then they have the nunchucks with the electric cables. It's just hilarious, but it is such a bad film. I do not recommend watching it.
It's Final Wars and like Death Kappa right there.
Oh wow! I didn't realize you hate Final Wars that much, man.
Yeah.
It's one of those
We
films.
fucking did. Yeah. It hurt my soul.
I have a friend who absolutely loves Final War, and don't get me wrong, like
We
I
should
think
bring him on.
it's fun. I enjoy watching it just because it's kind of wacky.
It's goofy.
But but when you think about like the movies we got like right before it that were like kind of on the more serious side with
I'm a
Godzilla vs.
vegetarian.
Megadeth,
That's all I'm gonna say.
and then you get to that movie, you're kind of like, whoa, like it's like Wuxia, it's like Final Fantasy. I don't know what's going on.
Matrix.
Power
Yeah.
Rangers.
Power
It's Power Rangers, Matrix, and Godzilla.
That's a great way to put it.
I can't remember. I said it one time, John. Remember, I had to take it down. I said it was like something and some. Oh, I think it was like. I think I said it was Power Rangers and Matrix had a baby.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Yeah, that was Final Wars.
But did you know
was
that
it, wasn't it?
Jaguar
It was.
almost was in the film, Trey?
They should have.
In
But-
Final Wars?
Yeah, he almost got picked, but the thing was,
Ebro beat him.
the director, he was at DemCon in Garland, Texas. They pretty much agree, like, well, if we had Jet Jaguar, we couldn't have the Exilians, we couldn't have the mutant fighters.
Why not?
It'd be too, quote unquote, it'd be too much.
It's Jet Jaguar. Jet Jaguar's the better Ultraman.
They said they couldn't do it because it's too much.
I said it.
That I mean, I could see where people would attack you for that, Justin. But
I don't give a shit. Ultraman.
Okay, so
I'm not an Ultraman fan. That's
I'll
why.
take the target off you, Justin, real quick because
I'll take it. I love.
I'm feeling the
heat.
love for you, my man.
Oh,
This is going to be very
Justin's a sweetheart.
controversial.
Ooh.
Okay. Ooh.
Top or bottom?
He's gonna say he hates Megalon.
I've never seen Ultraman.
Okay.
You know what
You're
though?
fine.
Here's the thing. I feel like that's fair because
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking Ultraman, what and Trey, what I would recommend to do is on YouTube. I'll send you a link. I watch them, and
Cool.
it kind of makes me understand Ultraman and the whole series. It's called like
Yeah.
Ultraman and retrospectives and whatnot, and it kind of just goes through. And there's a lot to fucking take in.
Okay.
Like
there's
there's so much to take in.
yeah.
It's almost ridiculous. Ultraman, when you first start out with Ultraman, it's not even Ultraman. It's Ultra Q, and there is no Ultraman.
Yeah.
It doesn't even exist.
Okay.
It's people versus monsters, aliens and whatnot. Then
Gotcha.
you go into Ultraman, which brings in the character and the kaiju and all that good shit.
Yeah.
But I honestly, I don't blame you for not watching it because realistically, like the movies are good. If I were to recommend somebody, if I would recommend what you should start out with first, I would watch Ultraman Zero.
Okay.
I think Ultraman
Yeah, I
Zero
watched
is a
the-
solid
Yeah, that's
start.
good. Solid.
There's a lot of great looking kaiju in there. You know, it's not like the cheesy, back in the day with their like show era and whatnot. It's really like beefy. But I honestly I can't hate you for it because I think
No.
I've watched one season of Ultraman. I'm just like,
Okay.
and then I got into
Well,
Ultraman Zero.
Yeah,
Sometimes when I say that to kaiju fans, I get this like, "Are you really a kaiju fan?" Like, bro, like I watch
No.
Godzilla. I
Well,
watch
that's
all
what
the other
people
guys.
say when I'm like 54. My top 10. They go,
Fucking kids.
fucking kids. They go,
No,
how
kids,
are you a Godzilla fan? It's very, very simple. I was a kid when I first saw 54. I didn't like black and white, and it was just slow for me.
No, I didn't see 54 until my sophomore year in high school, because back then when we didn't have cable, they weren't showing 54.
Yeah, it
Because
wasn't.
we would get Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah 91, the Rebirth or Mothra trilogy. I'd see here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, Godzilla vs. Destroyer,
Mm.
and then back in the younger days, like if you wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning, if you're that much of a psychopath like I was,
Yeah.
you would get up and go to Sci-Fi. They would play Godzilla vs. Megalon.
Oh, nice
Yeah,
name
yeah.
drop.
Godzilla
Nice
versus-
fucking name drop.
Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 74, Godzilla versus Gigan, and Son of Godzilla.
Yeah.
I would never see 54 until I got the classic media set where it has 54, Mothra versus Godzilla, Godzilla's Revenge, Terror, Mechagodzilla, and Rodan.
Rodan. Yeah.
So when I first
That's
watched, I was
a horror
like,
film.
oh, okay, Rodan, yeah,
Ro- yeah.
Rodan.
It's
is-
the-
Rodan is a
Shit.
horror fan.
Rodan. I have one line. Free the nipples. That's my favorite Rodan.
What's with you and nipples?
I
today?
fucking
You and nipples.
love Rodan.
Justin loves nipples.
It's Angerus and Rodan's right there. I love Rodan so much.
That's fair.
Oh, so now leading into my question, now that our
Yeah, go for
fellow
it.
co-host Justin is here, Trey, for -1, would
Oh
for
my
the upcoming
fucking
sequel.
God.
I
This
said
is why we
this for
waited
you,
for
buddy.
Justin.
That's
I'm
just
sorry,
why we
bro.
waited. So for the upcoming sequel of Godzilla -1, would
Rodan.
you? Oh, this fucking guy. Would you prefer this sequel to be again a solo standalone Godzilla film, or would you prefer this character -1 fight another kaiju? And if so, what kaiju would you want to see?
And I like my answer, and I can't wait to tell him mine. I think mine's the greatest.
Trey,
And no,
go
it's,
ahead.
it's actually legit too.
Go ahead, Trey.
I think just based on like how things tend to go with sequels, I don't think it makes sense to do another with just Godzilla by himself.
Oh my god.
I have heard a theory that it could be another Godzilla of some sorts because of Takashi Yamazaki's book, where he kind of mentions that there is another Gojira out there somewhere. And especially some of the breakdowns where people have seen the scars on the cheek of what if Godzilla can heal so quickly, why does he have the scars on his cheek from another creature? So
Well, interesting.
Wait, what
Yeah.
scars on his cheek?
okay, so if you watch on Odo Island, the first time we see the Godzilla,
He's got some scars.
he's got some scars on his cheek that looks like another kaiju with claws did it to him. So when you like think about
Ooh,
that
that's a good
and the
fucking
concept
theory, man.
of what Takashi Yamazaki has said in I think the novelization, it sounds like there's more out there. So
That doesn't sound like I just farted and I
I thought it was a dog, dude. I was like, oh,
that was
like
sitting on a pillow, so it was muffled.
Sounds on my side.
Damn it, Loki.
So
I never thought about this.
Yeah,
But
I
you
think
know
there's
what?
another kaiju out there. I like the concept. Whatever they do, they're gonna have to answer what that scar or the markings are.
Because I've noticed
God.
that Ichibancho has some scars on him too.
Mm.
Yeah, it does. Even my Easy Hobby one has scars. on them.
MMS, yeah.
Then there you go. Then if he has scars, then bam, Anguirus.
I mean, it would be cool just for the standpoint of like Godzilla -1 was clearly kind of like a read.
Then I would say they're rewriting Showa.
And there's another, but
And I'm fine with that.
So Trey, here's my theory. I want Godzilla to come back, whatever fucking part he was in.
Yeah.
I want a world threat at let's say what 1955. All right. So it rewrites all history. No fucking Korean War, Soviet Union, US, we all come together to take on this fucking monster. I think that would be dope. I want Godzilla against mankind.
Honestly, at this point, I feel like the US and Russia would have to get involved, right? Because in -1, they kind of like, you're on your own, Japan. Good luck.
Yeah, we gotta fight the Soviet Union.
Soviet Union.
Oh, that's good. Way better than mine.
No, you're good. It does make sense if it was a World War thing. I also like the idea. I know some people have thrown out like, well, what if it's like a Biollante kind of thing?
No, okay, all right.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I get
Biollante needs to be reintroduced.
No, the setup is right there.
Justin, I'm gonna fuck you up.
You mean the alligator monster, as I call it?
Oh my God, this fucker.
Fucking Final Wars. Godzilla versus Biollante.
I feel like everything is now like this. How much?
Justin,
how much
you better.
Where here's Final Wars all the way at the fucking top.
Right? Yeah.
Justin, you better hope John finds you first before I do.
What, you think I can't take both of you on the same time? Bring on,
in
bitch.
this situation, I don't like. I get it. I don't. I mean, listen. I don't think. I think if he went right to Biollante, I think that's a bit OD.
Thank you.
Yeah. Absolutely, 100%. It's a good setup, yes.
Yes.
It's a good setup.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I really want to see what he does with the G cells in Noroki's neck. I want to know.
Yeah.
I think there needs to be a spotlight on it. It needs.
And then I have a question. Go ahead.
I have a question.
You go first,
Okay.
brother.
Okay. So for this particular series of Takashi Yamazaki with Godzilla -1, my heart says Biollante 100%. But hear me out, Justin. I see you shaking your head over there, you little fuck.
Jet Jaguar.
What? No, but I would definitely want to see Anguirus, just because it would make sense if, like John said, if they're doing the Showa realm, then Anguirus, it's his 50th anniversary. Why not go for it? But also, Biollante, it'd be kind of tricky to set up. And I know some people want Hedorah.
That's what I was getting with.
I think that is a more difficult setup than Biollante, because how do you set up Hedorah in the Godzilla -1 universe?
Hedorah? It's still you go with the atomic waste, man.
Look at the destruction, the pollution that he caused in the first film.
Yeah, it's
That's an easy setup.
And then with
go ahead.
No, because I'm going far right on this one. Like, I'm gonna blow your fucking all your minds. Because if you set it with Biollante with G cells, something's gonna happen. I'll wait.
But see, Hedorah is alien. Like, would you want to keep Hedorah's alien origin of the film, or would you completely rewrite Hedorah's origin and
rewrite?
Yeah, how would you?
I think you would have to. You would have to rewrite Hedorah and change a little bit of what makes Hedorah
the smog monster. Yeah.
Soviet Union monster. He's communist as fuck. All right.
But see, the only problem I would have with bringing in the problem is fan service.
Right.
Yeah.
The problem is fan service.
Hang on. I know I'm special needs. Hedorah's from outer space.
No.
Yes.
Oh, you
He's
two
from
go at it.
he's from the Orion constellation.
So anyway, here's my why they're fucking gonna go after. So Trey, here's my theory.
All right,
So-
go ahead.
There can't be no Biollante because you know what? We have whatever her name is, the chick.
Erica,
Okay, whatever.
There you go.
The guy, the pilot.
Shikishima.
What's that gonna make with the cells?
Well, you're talking about their child?
Yeah. Death Kappa.
Well, and I guess the question you need to
Yeah.
ask yourself a little bit too is
He will get it too. The child will have it. The Akiko, the most adorable fucking thing in this
Except
world.
when she fucking cries. I hated that animation. You could tell that CGI was so fucking bad. Oh, I hated it. But go on.
I did.
Akiko's the best fucking thing.
She is. She's adorable.
She was the
Right.
star.
I think though you also have to ask yourself, okay, now that if you do make a monster versus monster movie, how do you treat it in a way where Godzilla's not a hero? Because I don't see the people of Japan in this iteration of the character
No.
ever.
Well,
going
they're gonna have to continue with leaving him as the antagonist. I feel in this
Or-
this realm.
That chick just keeps denying him vag, and she does her own thing.
When did we go to hentai? What the fuck?
You missed it. You were looking down. You were looking down. Right, Trey? He was looking down. Trey, was he not looking down? I said, hey, what's her name?
Naruki?
The chick?
Naruki?
You guys not see me?
Noriko?
In the pilot,
I
she hit
saw
G
the arm.
cells.
Oh my god!
And this, they have a child, Jaguar.
How do I mute Justin? No.
You come on, like I'm thinking biological. Come on, there's your Biollante right there.
John, what do you want to do with him?
How many times did you drop when you were born? Just wondering.
Kevin,
What
what am I the only? So hold on, am I the only one that's actually being really legit? She has Godzilla cells. He's gonna fuck her, or she's like, nah.
Bringing in this fucking. Why are you bringing in fucking?
So hold on. You're
I'm
telling
going
me
to go to Twitter now and I'm going to find you the nastiest fucking Godzilla smut I've ever seen in my entire
it's
life.
talking about Trey. You agree with me though? Come on, think about
Trey's
it.
like,
Trey.
"Yeah, Godzilla smut. I'm looking at it.
Hold on. They're if they stay together,
Trey's
they're
never coming
gonna
back.
fuck.
Trey's
Am
never
I
gonna come
wrong?
Yes, you absolutely are wrong.
So you're telling me what's her
Where
name
the
again?
I don't.
Noriko?
Listen.
Akiko?
Listen.
Noriko.
First off,
Noriko.
Akiko is
And-
not the offspring of those
What's-
two.
No, I
No.
know that
If
she was
they're
a
a
stolen
family,
Because I have a theory about
Oh,
that.
baby.
Yeah, I have a theory about that too.
fucking kids, really, Justin?
So what's Anik? What's her
Trey's Noriko. Trey's never coming
name?
back.
Noriko
Trey's always telling
Trey-
me.
during the raids
Trey's like, I'm done. After
killed
this.
the family of Akiko so she can get food, but she's like, "Fuck, I can't kill the child." Kept it. Met fucking what's the guy's name?
Shake weight.
The pilot.
Shikishima.
Shima Shimane. And then
Shiitake mushrooms.
I'm telling you, yeah, it's Taki mushrooms. So you're telling me, hold on, we're so you three all like they're not gonna fuck. They both went something traumatic. He killed Godzilla. He thinks she got hit by the biggest hurricane of her fucking life, and then with G cells, they're gonna fuck. I come on, you're telling me they're like, and with her fucking G cells in her vagina, his sperm, boom. The craziest kaiju
radiated?
ever.
Are you fucking out of your mind?
She's radiated.
Yeah,
He's
no
not.
sh- bro. She's
Trey,
leaking.
you see where I'm going?
She leaks radiation out of her vagina. Are you
Yeah,
fucking nuts?
he's gonna.
His dick is
she's-
gonna fall the fuck off before he enters.
Or get bigger.
Okay,
The biggest one in
okay.
Japan.
Okay.
Dorsal
I
fins on it.
gotta grab the steering wheel for 1 second.
Oh,
because
I'm
we're
wrong.
trying-
I'm the one's actually thinking legit shit.
I-
Whatever.
Justin, I can
This is
understand
the
what
same
you're
type
saying.
of debate we have of what Superman's jizz would do to Lois Lane.
It would,
you know,
Yes,
I get it.
come
it would
on.
blow her up to
Remember? Oh,
smithereens.
hold on. Judge, look at John. Get that picture right now. Get that picture of John right now. He froze. So, we already know this.
Oh,
John froze. John froze is the best fucking thing ever. And I'm not letting it go. So yes. So Trey's
Why
with
am
me
I
on
still
this.
frozen? Am I
I
still
don't give a
frozen?
shit. Fuck you. I'm not
Am
done
I
yet.
frozen?
I'm not done. Trey agrees with me. Superman's sperm would kill fucking Lois Lane. They
Oh my
showed
God.
it in
Okay, he's
fucking
Trey,
Will
nice
Smith's
cup,
movie.
by the way.
Trey, help me out.
Thank you.
Is
Is it Hancock? Is that what you're thinking of?
Hancock, yeah. Well, you know when it comes out motion, get the fuck off and you shoot you through. So, all right, I'm fucking right. If they fuck that thing,
Oh my God.
Hedora.
The only thing I would say to that is I hope
what she can
whatever-
fuck and not have radiation?
No,
Fucking sign me up then.
Then
I know a lot
Go,
of people.
Justin, go sit in the corner. You need to think about what you're doing right
Take a
now.
cold
What am I doing?
Take a cold shower.
Go to your timeout. Take a cold shower.
Wait. I'm fucking wrong.
No.
That someone has radiation, you can't.
No.
And they're not gonna fuck the whole time.
But okay, wait. You first off, you have to look at Shake Wade's fucking character. Okay?
Shikishima.
Oh no,
Shit,
his
give
name
us
is Shake. Yeah,
Look at
the
his
pilot.
look at his character. Okay, in all honesty,
I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to think the entire fucking film. I'm like, where the fuck did he
just shut us all down. I respect the game, my man. I respect.
You like
You
that?
gotta understand his character. He's a pussy.
Yeah.
He's a pussy.
He
He ain't
pussy
gonna do
with
anything. He's not gonna do anything.
hardcore PTSD.
He's not,
Hardcore
yeah, and
PTSD.
and what? You think the fucking he's gonna be like radiated point? No.
Yeah.
No.
It's gonna glow.
He's got
And when-
so
and-
much issues. That man needs radiated Viagra to get that shit up again. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That dude is under so much turmoil and stress. That motherfucker is.
It's over.
No, it's not.
No,
He's
it's
a
not.
fucking hero.
No,
it's
Trauma
not.
like that cannot be
Does
done
not go
just
away.
because of that.
I've dealt with it.
Yeah, look how you turned out, motherfucker.
No.
You're talking about fucking the radiated pussy. on
I'm
the
not
show
the
here.
only one. All right. So anyway,
But
so
I respect the concept. I can understand why you're going that direction. I just don't think they will. One,
They won't.
Shiitake mushroom is a pussy.
no,
He's a
fuck no. They're never gonna do my dark side.
And it'll probably be,
Just-
I don't
it'll
think they've
probably
never
be
done a
anal,
sex
if
scene in a
anything.
Godzilla film, have they?
Do we had boobies?
Tara
Oh,
Mick-
Trey, shut the fuck up, bro.
What the fuck?
Trey, how dare you, Trey? There's only one movie with boobies, and you don't know it.
You
You're
probably
not,
didn't see
you're
the
not
Japanese version then.
Oh,
Is it the King Kong versus Godzilla?
No,
if
it's
I had to
Tara.
guess?
Tara
Mick
Godzilla. Pull him up,
No,
Ramon.
I have not
No,
seen
I'm
the
not doing
Japanese
that.
version.
So
I'm not doing that.
I got
No,
this.
no, no.
I got this.
No,
Okay.
no, you will not do that because
I'm
I'm
not
not
pulling
pulling
it up.
it
No,
because
I'm not
my
pulling it up. I'm not
DVD
pulling
that
it
I own does not have that scene.
Yeah.
The-
So legit.
If you go to Max or if you have the Criterion version of Terra Mechagodzilla, they show the scene in the film.
Okay, I'm
Fun
gonna have
fact-
to watch that
fun
version
fact,
because I do
It's
have it.
when they're showing how they make Katsura into a cyborg. It's that.
And
fact, my
it's
mom-
all.
yep.
Yeah, go ahead. Who was doing the fun fact? You do.
I
it.
am. Fun fact: my mom walked in on that
Oh,
scene.
ew,
and she-
gross. I
She
didn't
yelled
see
at me.
it.
for
Fun
that.
fact: she fell asleep.
Fun fact: I was jerking off.
Fun fact: I came. Yeah.
Fun fact: John was right next to me.
Fun fact: I helped him.
So, fun fact: it was my ass. All right, Trey. So here's a legit thing: the actress, don't know her name, Tataki Mushroom.
I love that he's saying it now. Good.
It was not her. So it was a fake. It was a fake
Yeah,
chest.
but
the
He
actual,
fell asleep.
she actually, that's her actually passed the fuck out because she fell asleep during the scene.
man.
Yes.
You gotta, dude. How do you not know this?
Because
I've been
there's two
talking
versions.
about,
There's the American version and the
but
Japanese
you two
version.
know. I've been talking about this scene for years.
Justin, when have you
Justin.
followed Trey? When was the first time you
When
talked
have
to Trey?
Oh, I hit him up last week on
Grinder?
what was it?
He was in
No.
my DMs earlier talking about shiitake mushrooms and stuff like that. And we were also discussing Superman and Lois. My wife is concerned.
Is she concerned?
So,
Why
yeah.
is she concerned?
some bromance happens, you know.
Listen,
I want you to
listen, it's good if you don't take your shirt off. I'll have eye contact.
Okay.
No, there's an insider joke right there.
There may have been a little
We'll
bit
tell
of
you later.
Then fine, Trey. There's a little bit, but that's okay. Listen, I think we're all allowed to just have a little bit. I've seen Justin's before. It's okay.
Nothing. You know, that's why I married an Asian. It looks big in her hand. So.
Okay, I'm gonna take the steering wheel and get us back in the full gear.
Never that. No.
Trey, what are you hoping for in the Monsterverse?
First off, let me just say this, Ramon. There's a reason why you have 50K followers on Instagram. It's because you stick to the business, my man. I appreciate that. Respect the game.
I have 7.
Thank you.
70 million? Or
no, it's just 7 miles per hour. Ooh, if you guys name that movie, I'll give you a fucking
I have
props.
no fucking idea. Come on, 6 seconds.
No.
All right, no, I got you. Hang on, I'm gonna do the whole thing. It's like, you know how fast you're going? I got some nitro boosters in the back. 7 miles per hour. And usually when I pull people over, they go to the right side of the shoulder. He's pulled over in the median. Name the movie.
I don't know.
I'll help you out. Roads. What's your name? Mehoff, Jack.
Oh my God.
Chris Farley.
Chris
Farley,
Black
Black Sheep.
Tommy Boy?
No, Black Sheep.
Oh, Black Sheep.
All right. Ramon, I apologize. All right, take over, sir.
Go for it, Ramon.
No, that was my question. What do you hope to see in the Monsterverse?
I guess in terms of what I hope we get back to is I really I hope we get back to Godzilla being more of a character again, where he's in all the other iterations of him from 2014 to King of the Monsters. He was a very highly intelligent Titan. You know, there was thinking, even Monarch Legacy of Monsters has really dived into that. And I feel like lately he's just been the big guns. That's all he's been. I would like for him to actually have an arc rather than let me level up and let me beat up some ass. I hope he's as much of a character as they've treated him, as Kong has been treated lately. I hope they both figure out that nice balance.
I know why they did the Kong thing. He's our American kaiju.
Yeah.
So I get it.
But I think in a way, this Godzilla clearly can have that type of complex storytelling as well.
But he's also an animal, right? Animals have that switch. They could be docile. They can just do whatever. And then all of a sudden, when the time comes, it's I'm gonna fuck you up. That's it.
And Trey, I think the next film, I'm praying, I think it's gonna be a lot more serious. Look at the cast.
Oh my God!
The cast is stacked for the.
Stop eating my I can't remember it. My cake from Congo. Love that actor.
Oh
yes, he's in it.
Stop eating my sesame.
Yeah, that's it. See, I found someone else. Thank you.
Dude, Delroy Lindo. Yeah,
it's dark. Man. No, look at the cast, and then we got the guy from Jurassic Park,
Sam Neill, dude.
Yeah, Sam Neill.
Here's the problem. I think we're too fucking tunnel focused here. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
They're very serious actors, but all those actors and actresses have been in movies that are funny. They can still continue. It really doesn't. It's not stating that it's going to be a dark and serious film. There hasn't been a single ounce of fucking evidence to show that.
That's fair.
We're going off of cast. That's all we're going off of.
Because right now the only comedic relief is Trapper.
How do you know they're not going to make Trap a serious character?
That's tough. I mean,
well, he had a perfect balance of like when to be serious and when to be silly. It wasn't like, like I said in the previous episode, he wasn't full on Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
He is the Ace Ventura. I like
it. Bernie was a joke, and then he got pretty serious. If you really,
Bernie's gone, and I love Bernie, and he's gone.
Well, the issue I had, especially with Trapper's character, like it is a real cool concept to have like a Titan dentist, or veterinarian. But like,
Pet Detective, say his name right, please.
Sorry,
Titan Detective.
Titan Detective. But the fact that like the scene that really bugged me in Godzilla X Kong was literally a dude just got swallowed by a plant, and I hated that character anyways. I was glad he grew.
Yeah.
But like The
No,
fact that they
yeah.
immediately turned it into a joke, I was like, do you think they would have reacted a little differently? Like, been like, oh my fucking God. Like, this dude just got swallowed.
By Biollante.
Yeah. Yeah. But instead, they turned it into a joke. And at sometimes it felt a little bit more like a Marvel kind of silly Avengers movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
What scene? I know exactly what scene it did.
What scene then?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna go get reinforcements, and they start playing the fucking badass songs with the
Turn me loose.
turn me loose
Yeah.
with the fucking zebra.
Yeah, he was
dragon.
like, it kind of like was like Guardians of the Galaxy.
It was. That's what my
Yeah.
stepfather said. I was like,
And I understand it. Like the Hollywood right now, because of the success of the MCU, is everyone's trying to recreate that. And
they're gonna copy.
yeah, to
Yeah.
me, it's like the MonsterVerse doesn't need to do that. Just like as I've
No.
said with DC, and that's what I worry about with James Gunn, is like we don't need to copy Marvel. Like people need variety of things, and you can each have successful universes doing it. And clearly, when 2014 came out, it did really well in the box office.
you could see it.
It was the John Cena of movies, but you know, still just one of those scenes where I think a lot of people were excited and intrigued by that kind of darker tone, more serious film. But I think if we can kind of get back to that, like that's not
You
to
want
say
you want
that-
more realistic or just more like 2014 vibe, or
I
at
just-
least or King of the Monsters. I'll give you King
King
of
of
the
the Monsters, like I said, King of the Monsters is still my number one favorite MonsterVerse movie. The fact that you got Bear
Absolutely.
McCreary doing the
Yep.
soundtrack,
Yep.
it felt like, to me, that like if you told a fan or like a new fan who hasn't really seen any of the Toho Godzilla films, and you're like, well, what movie do I watch of the MonsterVerse that would be the best example of that of Toho? King of the Monsters.
Yep.
So
That
I will give you that. King of the Monsters is great.
Yeah.
I am the oddball of these guys. Yes, Ramon's King of the Monsters.
Yep.
John, you're King of the Monsters, right?
Yeah.
I am Godzilla versus King Kong.
Oh, I
Versus Kong.
hated it.
I am going to fucking see this fist. This is a big fist.
Justin's going to get canceled.
I enjoy
that's fine.
GVK. I just,
Hey,
just
hey,
Mechagodzilla.
Hate is not a right
But-
word. I should
no.
say.
You can say no. You don't. I don't. There's no, but here's my. Is it nostalgia? Is that a
Yes.
correct word?
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Trey, for me, I saw 2014. I was pumped.
Yeah.
King of the Monsters. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I was like, oh, cool, burning.
Okay.
And with these two guys, I don't like beating a dead horse. When I have a video of me watching the trailer, I fucking lost it because to me it reignited my flame for Godzilla because of 62.
Okay.
And then see,
That's the nostalgia curse.
it is and
Yeah.
for me, I'm not trying like the shit that I have is because of that movie, and I will fucking fight him. That movie saved movie theaters.
Yes.
Hands
that's what-
There is
ton of
no
truth to that.
Yes, there
and
100%.
and then
No.
I got my bad villain Godzilla in it for a little bit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
I think
Godzilla
the thing,
fucking won
Yeah.
finally, and that was my
Agreed.
biggest. I had a King Kong buddy with me, and then my wife
Yeah.
was in the middle. When Godzilla won, I got in his fucking face. It was in the movie theater. I was like, I fucking told dude, it was bad.
Can I just ask, are you
Jump.
two still friends?
Oh, so Trey, I don't want to talk about it. So my prior military, I was a drill sergeant. So me and him we are very close. He's a fucking big DC collector. Yeah, that close. But he's a big Kong fan. So like, we're so close today. But no, that movie means because it means the world to me. And then I'll stand by it. And a lot of people don't like it, but I will. That's my movie to put on in the TV just to do shit around.
Yeah.
Love
Oh
it.
yeah.
And then again, and I'm not that many fans. I love Apex Mechagodzilla.
Okay.
He goes-
And hey, sorry, go ahead.
No, Trey, go ahead.
No. I just do my levels on why, but that's a different episode. But no, seriously, Apex to me, Apex is a fucking. No,
I
really,
mean,
there is.
First, thank you for your service, my man. I always like to say
no,
that to my military
I-
people. I
nah.
know you guys are weird about it, but I like the dude.
I don't talk about it. These two know what I've been through, but I don't talk about it.
You can
That's
show
fair.
them thank you for the services. You know what I'm saying?
Shut the.
Trey, continue, buddy.
But I think my biggest issue with GVK, his
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to take it.
dislike. I still, to me, when it comes to Godzilla films, I don't hate them. I won't not watch them. I like all of them. The part where GVK lost me was the human story was such a miss. Like the fact that you had Serizawa's son who created Mechagodzilla, and they didn't explain that at all.
I agree with you. That's what I hope Monarch covers.
I agree. If they do that,
They
it will
have to.
fix
No,
that
we
movie.
saw it. I love Monarch. We've talked about it.
Yeah.
The grandma's the hottest chick in the world. No, I will fight both these. I've talked about this many times.
Yes.
I've agreed with you before, you fuckface.
What?
I've agreed with you before.
I don't care about you. So
Oh, fuck you then.
So-
I don't care about you.
so I love you.
Love you too.
But yeah, we need that. I would actually love it. And we're not gonna get a movie. The father and son split. I want something like that. Where did the
Yes.
Cyrus out? Yeah, see, and I think Monarch might touch on that. And
We've
me.
actually,
They might touch me too. I don't know.
yeah. I'm gonna touch you all over.
Oh fuck!
But that's,
I mean,
that's,
I think
that's my biggest problem with GVK is the human story. It's sloppy. It's extremely fucking sloppy, and there's also a lot of things that aren't explained that should have been explained. Like, okay,
Right.
now, granted, I think
Don't talk about the military because I can cover all this. You know I can.
Oh, no,
No.
I know.
no, I think
It's-
and I lost my fucking train of thought. Thanks, Justin.
are you talking about Jonah?
No, like okay,
The military? Or like
The aircraft carrier can hold them.
no, I
It's
don't give a
fucking
shit
proven.
about that. Like, get the fuck out of here, grow up.
No, I mean that was just cool.
Yeah, like, it's an off,
Yeah.
like,
No,
I'm sorry,
it can
Godzilla
hold
fucking
him.
bitch slapping Kong. Fuck yeah, dude. Like, wow. But okay, how'd they get Kong in the dome?
The dome.
How'd they get him in the dome?
Yeah.
That's what Monarch's gonna show.
Right, but this is
Season
what I'm
2.
saying. Like, these are the things that why I felt GVK fell short is because it just wasn't explained. And like and just like you say, using Serizawa's son, bro, they used him in the wrong sense.
It is.
I didn't like how they used him because
It
he's got that name behind him.
Serizawa's fucking made Godzilla
And
wake up again.
Coming right from King of the Monsters, where his father, like, I think you could create a story of what
Keep
you
going,
think
keep going,
happened.
keep going, keep going, keep going. I know
But-
you're doing. Yep.
Yeah, like, of how he hates Godzilla for taking his father away. I think you could do that, but like it's still that is a huge. To me, I think you need to see that relationship. You need to see the like. Maybe
I think we're gonna get it.
Serizawa focuses more on Godzilla than his own son, and his son feels abandoned.
Same thing with
tell the
Monarch.
story.
Look at the father, who's a fucking pimp.
Yeah, two
Two
families.
families.
Over Kentaro,
Maybe. So, I mean, I'm not like he's gonna have. They said his name. We didn't see him, but we're gonna. I think we're gonna have it in season 2.
Honestly, we need those characters because if there is one thing that Monarch is lacking, other than yes, people can debate the canon and how it's retconned a lot of things. If we could see some of the true Monarch leadership in there with Serizawa, because
Apex, they mentioned him.
Apex with that going on, there's a lot. If we can intertwine those things, like if they really want to connect with the movies, then you got to have those characters show up again without question. I think if they're just off to the side, like, and you just hear about them, but they're not there, I think it's a missed opportunity in a way.
I mean, I felt like GVK had a lot of strengths. I mean, one of the biggest strengths was it did help bring the movie theater experience back after the unfortunate pandemic that happened prior. However, it did have some weaknesses. Like, they said the human characters. I feel like every character in this film had somebody that just passed away, and they're trying to like do this. Like everybody in the film had a dead person, basically. The Team Godzilla, Team Kong, I wasn't a fan of some of those characters, especially with Team Godzilla. Like, Millie Bobby Brown annoyed the heck out of me. The kid from Deadpool, not a big fan of him. Bernie pretty much carried.
Oh
the
yeah,
team.
I forgot about him. I forgot about him.
Team Kong, I thought they had pretty much good chemistry together. The fights were great. Some of the photography and the setups were fantastic. I definitely enjoyed, GVK. Like Justin said, if I'm cleaning my bedroom or I'm just got nothing to do and I see it's on, I'll watch it and I enjoy it. I give the film a lot of respect for what it did,
I have a question.
but it does have some weaknesses. But go ahead.
Is the girl that communicates with Kong? She's not been casted yet for the next movie, has she?
Gia?
No, she's not.
You have to have her for Kong. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
That's a hands down.
They are attached at the hip now, I think. Yeah.
And I would love to meet her.
They're not attached. She's
because
Mothra. That's Mothra.
True. She is a Mothra girl, but I feel she is very much. You need to keep some connectivity. Like Trapper, I get like you're returning his character, but she's kind of the
Kong girl. She is like the white girl.
Gonna be a swap.
Yeah, it's kind of like what they did with like Team Godzilla, Team Kong, where Millie Bobby was, Team Godzilla, even though she didn't really serve that purpose in GVK.
No,
they're gonna swap it.
But,
watch, they're gonna swap. Trapper is gonna be the Kong person. And
I could see that being
gonna be the Mothra because now she just discovered her identity. They're gonna do,
but she stayed up top though.
Sure, but I think they're gonna start weaning her away from Kong to an extent.
I still want to meet her. One day I love to meet. I wish I could be that actress.
Just chill.
And I love the fact that she's
like fourth generation deaf.
Yeah, and she fucking helped this movie out.
She did a great job. She did a fantastic.
It's her first fucking movie.
Well, fucking GVK, King of the Monsters was Millie Bobby Brown's first movie.
Movie, but she was in, going to
Stranger Things.
I like Stranger Things, except the last season.
I like carrots, dirty ones.
Season 4 was so painful.
But so for the MonsterVerse Trey, because this one may be Godzilla focused, should be. We don't know yet until we get further details.
Yeah.
Do you think that Legendary should once again
say it? Don't. I'm nervous what you're about to say.
Do you think Legendary should continue with their foot on the gas and keep making new and original kaiju for Godzilla to fight, or would you are hoping that Legendary pulls a rabbit foot and we get a Toho kaiju? What do you feel like that's going to be like for you, sir?
That's a great question. So I understand the business side of it, where every time Legendary does it, they have to go get permission and the licensing, and that's an extra added cost, and also red tape of having to go through all the creative approvals from Toho because they want their characters represented well.
Right.
So I understand why they're making new ones, and the new ones are cool. There's all the Titans they've made have been really fun looking. My issue is Shimu and the Scar King just they were not the villains I were hoping they would be. I mean, Shimu, when you think about like they teased her in the Call of Duty games and you finally see her.
She wasn't a beast.
Yeah, no. You didn't feel like we were ever in trouble. And not only that, Scar King was like, to me, it was almost like, how the hell did he get control over her?
And I'll say this to make John happy because, after looking at the stats, I'll accept it. Gabbro could whoop Scar King's ass.
I agree. I think when you look at it, King Ghidorah would massacre all of them, other than we now know Shimu was the one that froze King Ghidorah.
Which I don't think is actually the biggest fucking difficulty ever.
Right.
I mean, really, it's freezing.
Canon, John.
Canon,
yeah, according to Wingard, right?
Yeah.
So part of me says, someone created a long time ago kind of like a MonsterVerse timeline with all the spin-off movies they could do and kind of what it would lead up to in the end. And I know it was just fan created, but I do love the idea that if they get to that point of the final MonsterVerse movie as being like a destroy all monsters kind of thing, not like using the story for that, but like that being the the big epic thing.
They have to.
Yeah.
I would love to see more. I mean, who wouldn't want to see Legendary take a stab at more Toho monsters?
Right there, brother. That's why.
Yeah.
Because I know for Justin, I know he has two: Mecha King Ghidorah, Space Godzilla. For me, go ahead, Justin.
No, you're right. I'm not ready for Destroyer because I know what that's going to mean to me.
Nope.
I'm not. So seeing this legendary Godzilla, let's say this Godzilla right now die or be killed, probably would fucking ruin me. I'm not gonna lie. Like 95, it would ruin people. I mean, it would ruin. Yeah, it would ruin the frame. I'm not saying it would crush us. Like, it would be. I would say this in game.
Here's the way I would the way I view it, because it's like with Godzilla, Tony Stark. They started off in like what Tony Stark, Iron Man, 2008. Godzilla 2014, and we have just followed this character throughout its multiple journey. I would hate for them to lay the cards on this table and say, for the final MonsterVerse film, let's get Destroyer.
I'm not ready
Godzilla
for it.
Has to die.
Nope.
I 100% will argue with anybody on that, because it is way too soon for one, and for two, we have no proper build-up for Destroyer. That's like if the MCU where like after Avengers, the first one, next one, bam, we get Thanos right away. No build up, no nada. No. Here's Thanos.
Other than the oxygen destroyer has now been
it showed detonated.
It could take some time to develop, but I mean,
We're
I
not
agree.
ready.
Like, it shouldn't be this next film. I think, in all honesty, I think we probably have 3 movies left before.
That's tough. I'm not ready for that.
Yeah, and I think it's just the way it is. I mean, we see what's happened with the MCU. It's not quite what it used to be. We see what's going on with DC. The thing just, they have their ring and they go. You know, fans just, the general audience, I always say the fans stick around, but it's the general audience who you have to keep on the hook too. Right. And the general audience is hooked right now for Godzilla X Kong. We're going to wait 3 freaking years. Good God.
2017.
Yeah,
2027, sorry.
Yeah.
I said 2027.
So, I mean, we'll have some time, but we'll have some spin-offs in the meantime. If there's one area where I think Legendary has kind of failed, and I hope I'm hoping they're going to up the ante a little bit, is yes, we got Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Yes, we got a video game now. Yes, we've had some comics, but now the comics have just been proven over and over and over again to be retconned. So I think people are losing faith in the comics.
Well, like the DC, are you talking about the DC ones? I love the DC ones.
Oh no, the like the whole Godzilla Hunted, the Godzilla,
Kong's got some comic books. Yeah, like the graphic novels.
Yeah, the graphic novels. Godzilla Awakening has been retconned multiple times.
I have Awakening. I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was a great comic too.
Aftershock has been retconned too.
But now,
Aftershock.
I didn't know that. But they're doing Monarch comics, right?
They are. They're doing a Monarch tie-in with Kickstarter, which I think is smart. Like, what a great way. Like, Legacy is being very intelligent in terms of why spend the money when you're going to have fans that just support you to do it. Brilliant concept.
I know MonsterVerse Declassified is coming up pretty soon. It's another graphic novel.
Oh.
It's just I don't want to say too much, but it's just they're trying to revive monster. That's all I'll say.
Monster.
Titan. They're trying to revive a certain monster. That's all I'll say. I don't want to ruin it for everybody.
So, like with comics, like, are you Trey? Are you a collector of comics?
I am, yeah. I used to have a giant case behind me, but we're in the process of moving. So,
yeah, congratulations! I can't wait to own my own house. I'm getting there slowly. So I just acquired C2E2 Godzilla. I don't know. It's versus Chicago, Godzilla against Chicago.
Yes, yeah.
All right, is that like I haven't opened it and I won't open it. My buddy got it for me. It's right in that box right there. With my DC comics, again, Godzilla versus DC, I call it. And I'm like, it takes me because I'm in Illinois, so it's like, oh, I gotta have this comic.
Illinois, where at?
Middle. So I'm in Springfield, Illinois. So
I used to live in Yorkville.
Oh shit! No way, really?
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
best friends. Yeah, I'm a big fan of a certain Godzilla comics, like the DC. I jumped on because I'm just happy. I'm not gonna. I love that Godzilla beat Superman. Did he really beat him?
Yeah.
No, but he fucked him up. We're like, so yeah.
I mean, when you think about just even in terms of those comics, like that's actually a great matchup. Like Godzilla gets his power just the same way as Superman almost. So
almost, but I have one Godzilla DC comic that I don't know if a lot of people have. It's the one where you open it and he roars.
yes, I do have that. Yeah.
You have it? Yes.
And and the King Kong one.
Don't care. See,
yeah.
I'm so hardcore Godzilla. I just didn't know.
That's fair. Yeah. No, I also have the first Marvel comic that came out like back in the 70s, the Godzilla #1.
I have one. Yeah. I have one of the Marvel comics.
Do you? That's cool.
Yes.
Let's see if I can grab it. Sorry.
I have to dig for it in the closet.
Oh, okay. Do you recall which one it is? Out of curiosity.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, right there,
it's like Godzilla has a monster, like a red sort of monster pinned underneath his foot. I can't remember like the number, but
okay. Oh yeah. That's dude. Yeah, you even got the variant copy too.
Is that
that's
good?
Awesome.
I don't know. I won't open it. My buddy got it for me because he was in C2E2. They had it there, and I'm from Illinois. This is the Chicago flag. So I was like, send it to me.
Yeah, bro. That's cool.
I don't know. Yeah, John. Fuck you.
I'm actually not. I'm not a big comic collector. Like a lot of the comics, I don't even have.
Well, I mean, with Godzilla, I have I think maybe 4, but the DC, like this is.
See, like, I go back to
this one. I think this one will be worth. Trey, you collect. I think this one will be worth.
I was with you when you bought that one, Justin.
Yep.
You're gonna have to wait a bit.
No,
you're gonna have to wait a while.
That's 5. I bought number 5. This is the one. If I open it, he roars.
Yeah.
I've only opened it one time, and I'll never open it again.
It was produced quite a bit, and it did sell out. So there's a lot of people that own it. So it's not worth probably what you hope it will be.
No,
but it might be one day.
Yeah, one day. Yeah, but let's take them out, and if we take them out, take their copies. I'm pretty good at taking people out. Ask these
There
two.
you go.
He's taking me out quite sometimes.
McDonald's.
So I was gonna say, not like Cheesecake Factory. He doesn't wine and dine.
Nah, he goes straight to dollar menu. I'm not
no.
expensive. I'll do the dollar menu. I'm good with that.
Man,
He took us to the game room at G Fest. That was fun.
Oh, hey, Trey, you ever been to G Fest?
That was my next question.
Oh,
what
sorry.
is it looking like for you this year? Jesus Christ, Justin.
I'm great. That's where that went to. It's like, go on.
So I'm super depressed about this because Kaiju Junkie has been on my case about like, dude, you coming? You coming? And I was like, yes, this year I'm coming. And then my wife got pregnant.
Yeah.
We say arriving now. I'm arriving.
I'm arriving.
I'm arriving.
So unfortunately,
Yeah,
like in terms of everything that's going on with the baby coming here, we're going to be moving. She was like, I don't think that's in the cards anymore.
Should have pulled out, brother, or be like me, sterile. Hey.
We don't need any more Justins fucking running around this planet. That's what goddamn.
I mean,
with my dark Japanese Godzilla hentai, apparently.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna introduce you to Twitter, Justin. Watch, brother. Watch.
I don't have Twitter. And
I
never
will send you links.
I think they'll like me.
Please do it, John.
No, he doesn't want to see Ghidorah with 2 gigantic cocks. That's all I'm gonna say right now.
Are they golden?
No, they're flesh colored.
It's not like Gold Member.
Yeah, I paint you who gold.
It's kind of my thing.
You're Scott.
How about
no?
I love gold.
Yeah.
That's a great fucking movie.
You're very.
I'm so glad they haven't made another one. Oh, I'm so glad.
So my last question for Trey is, as we're all collectors, your number one Godzilla collection, your figure or whatever you have, what's your number one thing? Ooh. Besides that fucking lamp you got to tell me about afterwards.
Oh, yeah. So I wish I had more figures, and unfortunately I don't have any of mine that I can show you right now. You're
getting a house, family, dude. That's number one.
Yeah. But I think right now, currently, like the thing I prize most of all my Godzilla. I mean, I don't know. I have a lot of like vinyls that I love. Like this is the original 1954 Godzilla vinyl from.
Hey, where do you
here in
live right
Virginia.
now? Just curious.
Colorado.
That was
Yeah.
a joke. As me coming to rob you.
Oh, cool. I mean, if you want to show up, I mean, you can sit on my lap. Just kidding.
Santa's coming in your chimney.
Question: what city?
You just
or
come
what
down the
part of
chimney,
Colorado
man.
do you
Have
live
some
in?
cookies and milk ready for you.
Oh yeah, I'm coming
Call me
hard.
daddy.
What
Now, my
part of
wife, on the
Colorado
other
do you-
hand, she might, shoot you. But
Ooh. I want to see promises.
I promise. Probably, yeah. I mean, having the number one Godzilla comic is pretty cool. That was like one of my first comics that I got from my boy at Hall of Justice. Sorry for the little plug there.
That's odd. His name is Hall of, or is that the channel?
That's his comic book store. It's Hall of Justice Comics and Collectibles.
That's
And his
fucking
name is
awesome.
John. So
That's awesome.
yeah, no, that dude, he got me into comics. So my brother, for the longest time, would just watch all the Batman movies, and I was just like a cinema fan, I guess you could say. But it wasn't until like 2015, 2016, and he got me my first comic, which is the Dark Knight Returns Frank Miller comics. Like so freaking great.
Wow.
The one
Right.
man that beat you. Oh, I love that.
The one man that beat you. That's why I love Batman v Superman so much. And doing that, he opened my world to like all the comics, getting Godzilla comics, and like Godzilla in Hell was an awesome comic.
I haven't
series.
gotten to that one yet. I haven't gotten to that one yet.
It's a
I
fun
love it.
one.
I love it.
There's some really good. I mean, even some of the newer Godzilla comics that are coming out from IDW look really, really good.
But they ain't gonna be
I'm
Dark
stoked.
Horse. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Dark Horse was a good time.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, a question about Dark
Where does it
Horse.
get?
Are they gone?
No,
I don't
no,
think
they
so,
still
no.
make
I
comics.
just don't think they have
Yeah.
the rights anymore.
They
Because-
They
ran,
lost
they're
the
run
rights
done.
to a lot of things.
Yeah, because I got some Dark Horse Star Wars.
They,
and I was
and
like,
they
ooh,
did
dude.
Predator as well, I believe.
Yeah, that
I'll
was a
talk to you,
peak
Trey,
time.
after this. I'll talk to you because I got something in there, and everybody's like, I want it. I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Okay. But yeah, man, it's probably the vinyls and the Godzilla comics right now. I mean,
That's awesome.
like you guys, I would love to save some money and
Don't
get
buy
that
Haya.
Godzilla -1 Prime Studios statue.
Don't buy from
I'm-
Haya.
Yeah, I've talked to my wife that one day.
My wife. Sorry.
my wife Asala, she wants to like one day, because she's like lived all around the world because her dad was in the military, and in her time in Thailand, she's always like wanted
Thailand. What the fuck? That's definitely different from what I was doing.
No, well,
Yeah,
if
he
you
was
were the lady
stationed
boy,
out there for a
Justin.
If
little
I
bit.
was,
You were the lady boy, okay?
If
Oh my
I
God.
was in Thailand, I would never come back. I'm just saying.
I mean, I always say Sarah's the pre-ordered wife. No, I'm just. I knew her in high school before she lived. in
That
Thailand,
means
but,
pre-ordered.
but she, living there, she always loved the idea of like having like a little fountain, like one of those Asian fountains with the like goldfish, koi fish things in them. And I was like, okay, I'll make that happen. I'll build it, but one condition: I want a fucking Godzilla statue in the center of it that just like sprays water that glows blue at night.
He would lose his
Wow.
shit what I have. I'm telling you.
I would be in that pool just hanging out nonstop.
Do
That would
it.
be awesome.
Do it.
Oh, fuck. Excuse me.
It's a problem. I understand.
John,
Go
do
ahead.
you have one more question for the man?
How big is it?
I mean... Oof!
That's a lie. There we go. Yeah. Hey,
It's like, have you guys have seen the... I'm sure Trey has. I don't know if Justin you have, but Dragon Ball PP?
no.
Are you talking about like old school, like Goku, like when they would do all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, I am as strong as an ant if an ant was this big. And then Frieza's like, and he goes, duh. and Frieza's like, yeah, you're fucking with me. You're fucking with me. I love that shit. Oh, I just reminded me.
God, what was the comedy that they did with Dragon Ball? Like they
A
just
bridge.
did
A bridge.
Thank you.
I
Oh,
fucking
God.
love. I'm a
Girl.
big Dragon Ball Z fan.
Oh,
I watched
so
the
me too,
Perfect
dude.
Self
Love that.
fight videos. Those are funny as fuck too.
Yeah.
Well, he's waiting at the ring for
Yeah, and
people.
Kermit, it's like,
with
all
Kermit the
right,
Frog,
so
yeah.
you have to face like fucking Barney. and
Oh
he's
my
just
God!
Like,
It's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
yeah, amazing.
He just did the one with the Conquest.
I guess my final question for Trey is what is the next review that you guys are planning for the Bat Channel?
Ooh.
Oh,
What's next?
Review. Well,
The
right
Batman
now,
2.
if that ever happens.
What?
Yeah, there's a lot of things I've
Ooh,
heard.
tell
some
me
rumors.
offline. Tell me offline.
Yeah, dude.
Justice.
Well, right now we're kind of knee deep in the Andor show for Star Wars. The first premiere was slow, but there's some intriguing things. So we'll probably continue to break down that. I still want to see Sinners. I've heard some great things about Sinners.
Oh my god, that movie
I
is
just was reading something about it, and it's like from release to now, it has only dipped about 8% of its viewing. That is something.
wow.
That's
something.
crazy.
That's
that just goes
that's
to
not even
show
a
you.
fucking blip.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much. I mean, like I said the last time I was with you guys, that we've really expanded over the last couple of years, where we weren't just I mean, yes, we call ourselves the Bat Channel, but the Bat Channel has always been something more entertainment than just Batman, because we've talked about everything. Godzilla, Jurassic Park. Obviously, we're getting excited for Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yes.
There's and all the Predator stuff that's coming out is just, it's a great time to just like do
What about
content about all these geeky
Primitive
stuff.
War.
What about yeah. I'm more excited about that than
Primitive War?
yeah.
Dino Crisis in the in Vietnam.
It's got
Crisis.
Samuel in Vietnam. Goddamn dinos in the wire, bro.
Yes.
Listen,
dude,
it needs to be better than 65 million, because that movie
Agreed.
sucked.
I can't
Absolutely.
I can't watch
65
it.
disappointed me so much.
So bad.
And I was praising the trailers
Yeah,
to that. I was
same,
just
dude.
like,
I'm like, Dino
we
Crisis.
need more dinosaur movies
Dino Crisis right there.
that weren't Jurassic Park.
Nah.
So I'm extremely excited for Primitive War, and I'm working on a couple of things for that,
Nice.
to do some special stuff with it. A couple of interviews coming up on our channel
With the dinosaurs. That's cool.
Yes, we're gonna bring
Don't-
Utah Raptor.
Don't fuck with that.
he's-
They got the dire wolf back, bro. Next
So-
step, woolly mammoth. Woolly mammoth is next.
Actually, they're working on that now. Yeah,
I'm not
I
surprised.
heard they're close.
Not surprised.
I know we're coming close on time. I know we are. But the Rancor Jurassic Park.
Oh
the
yeah,
T-Rex.
the D-Rex.
Now you can't.
Yeah.
Now Justin, you really can't hate on it that much, because that is
I'm
actually.
not hating it. It's interesting.
That is actually an older concept. That was for.
Yes.
I think they wanted to do it for
Jurassic Park 3 or 4.
Yeah.
7.
They wanted to bring in this hybrid mutant
Doomsday
dinosaur,
Rex
right?
thing.
And that's the one thing I'm really excited about, because they're bringing
Same.
this old thing into place, and it's great.
But my only problem with all this I just want regular dinosaurs, no more fucking hybrid for Velociraptor that has a penis. I was over it.
The thing is technically, if I understand correctly, the D-Rex is not exactly a hybrid. So, and it's so funny because when Jurassic World Dominion came out, which it was okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that
it
number
wasn't as
3?
good as- that was the third Jurassic World film.
Yeah, trash.
Yeah, it wasn't what I wanted.
Yeah,
it to be.
it was lacking a lot.
We live together with them.
Yeah. Jurassic World Chaos Theory has been a far better show of what I was expecting from that whole theme. But with the D-Rex, I had pitched an idea on some big YouTubers channel, because they were like, I just don't know where the universe goes from here. And I was like, I think we should do a prequel. There's no way Dr. Wu created these dinosaurs perfectly from the get-go. It had to be trial and error to figure out what they were doing, where the code, the DNA codes, they had to add stuff to get this thing. And I was like, but that tells me that these dinosaurs in the beginning of Jurassic Park probably were these most messed up, mutated creatures. Yeah. And I was like, I feel like you could turn that into a horror film.
Yeah.
That
So
would
you're
just be
thinking with
insane.
this might be it?
Yeah, I think it's something of that nature, where the D-Rex was their first attempt at a T-Rex, and it went horribly wrong. Yeah.
I mean,
Now
I
you
gotta
got
be
that
honest. I
thing.
think they need to end it. They need to end Jurassic Park in
Well,
general.
because the way I see it, because I know we're about to wrap it up pretty soon. I was kind of like, man, I'm getting sick of the whole hybrid dinosaur this, hybrid dinosaur that. I'm gonna do it. I don't give a shit. It's like, what do we get? What do we get?
Yeah.
What do we
You
get?
get nothing.
You get nothing. It was just the same repeated story with the Indominus Rex, the Endo Rapper. Then I see this, I'm like, oh god, here we go again, hybrid dinosaur, whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. But before
And now they're
I
going
give,
to Godzilla World.
yeah, but before I give my full criticisms, I will see what the movie has to offer before I
Of course.
can fully go into it. But
Yeah.
Justin,
I don't. So, and if it, Trey, it was lovely to meet you. I love the fact that
Yes.
we are both Batfleck fans. We'll fight anybody. That's my favorite thing. I don't know where Hearts just came from, but I fucking love it.
Because he's
No, you
using,
didn't see it?
using a Mac.
yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
oh,
Dude,
fuck.
Get some lights up in this behind.
I love it. But, sir, please don't leave. I want to talk to you about, oh my God, laser beams.
On a freaking
But please don't leave yet. I want to talk to you after we record, after this.
But
Will do.
alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of this episode. Trey, once again, my two lovely co-hosts, John and Justin, we want to thank you so much for once again returning to an exciting episode of United Kaiju Podcast. So before we wrap it up, and I'll let John close the episode out, where can we find you, man? What is going on with the channel? Give us the
Yes.
final plug.
Oh, well, first off, guys, it's always a blast hanging out with, like, it's so much fun. Like, I'm with my people on this, all my geeks. Justin, it was very nice meeting you for the first time. And let's just say, I'm in love. I'm in love.
Yeah, you know,
My
you and
wife
I
is
can
in
go
trouble.
pump an island, and you and I kill each other later.
I
Wonder
gotta
why
interrupt
people
just
get trouble.
really quickly. It's always funny that whenever we bring people on, they always
Yeah.
manage to become friends afterwards, and I love
It's
that
amazing. It's
fucking
beautiful.
shit. It's
It's
beautiful.
beautiful.
It's really like great. But continue on the love
Yeah.
us, guys.
That is why we are the United Kaiju Podcast.
Bingo.
Hell yes.
Yep.
Hell yes. And I'm so proud of like everything you guys have been doing and seriously, dude, like going up to 50,000 followers is insane. Congrats on that.
He's gonna make a shirt. My dick's bigger than yours.
Nah, probably. You know, but to find us, we're on Instagram, Twitter, or X, I guess, whatever you call it now. At the _Bat channel. We do a lot of
There it is.
entertainment news. And then of course our YouTube channel, the Bat channel here.
Yay.
Just
Yay.
FYI, we might look a little different shortly. I'm looking for a 3D animator. I had a dude create our very own logo design that I'm like waiting to unveil to the world. But I've been looking for someone who does some good animations to help us out to make it a real show and production for you guys. But as you can see, we do a lot more than just Batman.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a lot of
Everything.
everything. So
A man got deep blue sea. Good episode.
Yep.
That was a
yeah.
good one.
But we're trying to get to 10,000
You ate my
subs.
bird.
You ate my bird. We're trying to get to 10,000 subs because my co-host Super Bro Corey and I, we like to do charity streams. So we've raised a lot of money over the years for American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, for Feeding America. We have a couple of other charities that we want to help out. But how my co-host and I have been doing it is when we do these live streams and we do super chats, YouTube takes 30% of the super chats, which annoys the hell out of me, especially when we're like donating. So what Super Bro and I were doing is whatever people put in towards the super chat to that charity, Corey and I were covering it on the back end. Like we were putting back in the 30% and doing, you know, our own donation. So it was getting tough because we had some like very like really kind and, you know, generous donators to that. Hopefully when we get to 10,000 subs and we reach that threshold on YouTube, we can
Threshold. Take me to the threshold.
we don't have to worry about YouTube taking 30% of people's charity stuff.
Alexa,
So
turn on the
that's
mic.
our big goal at the moment. So yeah, thank you guys so much for having me. I appreciate y'all. Love you guys. This is always so much damn fun.
Love it.
No, and it was once again, man, it's been an amazing honor. And you know, I got to talking to John about it, and of course, we want to bring Justin on because Justin is an amazing co-host.
I'm a unique individual. How about that?
He's
Still trying.
like a half a co-host, half a guest.
have co-hosts, have guests.
Yes.
Um,
Not in size, just in, you know.
Yeah.
No,
but
no,
we,
no.
but
Not in
we've
size.
also been noticing your growth in the community and on your channel. So, kudos to you. You have been doing a tremendous job, man. So once again, thank you for coming on an episode of the United Kaiju Podcast. Before I pass the mic to John, Trey, do the honors of saying the phrase that does not pay.
That will never pay.
Maybe one day, once you get the cease and
one
desist
day.
letter,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Yes.
Do it in the voice. Do it in the voice. So I can
Daddy's home. I'm just kidding.
Damn
Sorry,
it.
I had a little helium. Daddy's home. Cake every night.
Oh!
That
Heck
is
yes.
truly beautiful.
Awesome.
And,
Don't leave.
And with that said, folks, we want to thank you so much for listening and tuning in and watching and all that fun jazz. We certainly want to thank our special guest, Trey from the Bat Channel, for joining us. It is great to have you on once again, brother. And with that being said, please go check.
You don't want it to end.
Just take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture. Quick. We do this every time when we freeze because he's fucking doing Wi-Fi. I'm against Wi-Fi. Anyway, so with that being said, Kaiju Combat, the owner, the who runs this podcast, thank you for having me on. Trey,
Of course.
brother, you are part of the ship, part of the crew now with me. Movie, yeah. Yep. You better know that fucking movie reference. Ramon, close us out, but I gotta talk to you guys for a second.
All righty, guys. Well, unfortunately, while he is frozen, I will just say thank you so much for joining us for an amazing episode of United Kaiju Podcast. Do us a favor. Dust off your Godzilla figures, watch your favorite film, and please, as always, from
Jerk
United
off.
Kaiju
Oh,
Podcast,
sorry.
Justin, shut the fuck up. As always, from United Kaiju Podcast, stay united.
Yes,
we love you
he
guys.
did it too. Love you guys. Thank you
We
so
love
much.
you guys.
Don't leave.